All right, let's go. Oh, there we go. Do it anyway.
And we're live. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. I am the beer man. Tonight is going to be a little bit of a different type of show because I got these dipshits on here with me. But follow along, drink along if you care to. It'll be a good time. If you're a minor, don't drink on YouTube. Pretty sure it's against the laws. Everybody else, bottoms up. So we've got Roy Baker, who's one of the common guests on here that I like to make fun of and call an idiot all day. And then one of my top 5 favorite brothers in the sport of arm wrestling, Bradley Bourgoin. How you doing, buddy?
I don't think you can count very good, but I'm glad. I'm glad I cracked your top 5 brother pollers. Yeah. Considering you got 4 brothers, you silly man, you.
Right.
You got 4 brothers, Evan. There's 5 of us. You got 4 brothers.
But Brett's first and third.
What's that?
Brett's first and third.
You know what? That makes sense. You don't even need to explain that to me. That adds up. All right. My apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what have you got going on here?
Not much. I was just snooping through your Thirsty Thursday about a month ago, and Bert was on it there. Some funny stuff. He likes to fart on microphones, apparently, and he still likes to talk some crazy stuff. And
I had to go pee. It's like, hey, Brett, you're in charge of the show here. You're by yourself for a minute. I got to go pee. I'll be right back. He doesn't know how to read. So when he was trying to read the comments, he just started like stumbling all over the place. He was, I don't know what to do. So he turned around and farted into the camera.
Yeah, and I was scrolling through it. He said he wanted to fight me first. And I missed like everything before that. All I saw was that he wanted to, like, can I fight Brad? Like, I missed the whole thing. What do you mean? Can you fight Brad? Like, what the hell were you guys talking about?
Who the fuck knows? Look, man, you know I can't remember shit. Remember?
Yeah, it was like a week ago. I don't remember.
I think it was longer than that ago. Now, Brett was out at practice last night. Where were you?
Tending to my littles. Had to do what I had to do.
You got too many fucking littles. You got to knock that off.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Well, how was Bert feeling? Was he feeling strong or what?
Not as strong as me.
Didn't ask compared to you. Was he feeling strong?
Well, he thought so until I whooped his ass.
Did he have a shoulder in?
He did. Funny thing, I was holding his right shoulder, no problem. Couldn't hold his left.
What?
Yep.
You're right.
Once he got right over it, he just pressed right through me like fuck all. Like I have zero choice about it. There's no way to hold that. Not for me. His left shoulder press, way too much. But I'm only training my right arm right now. Like I got that fucking shit-eating cunt there, Paul Iron Shield Maiden or whatever. I gotta go whoop that dude's ass in January. So I am concentrating on my right arm. All of my injections go directly into my wrist. It's I'm trying to get that one strong. I actually switched to using wait a minute, what's it fucking called again? God damn it. That's
vitamin B12.
No, what's that fucking rub-on steroid?
The cream? The
like
clear?
Gel. They give it to people for a TRT.
I don't know.
Nope.
You remember the shit that I was on?
Androgel?
Androgel. That's the stuff. I had a joke, something about switching to masturbating with that so my right hand gets strong, but I fucked it all up because I couldn't remember Androgel. Fuck.
Would that make your dick stronger?
No, you. It says right on the label, do not put on your genitals. Because a lot of people, I guess, would have that same idea. Want a stronger dick? Put steroids on it. Let's go. I mean, it sounds logical, but apparently you're not supposed to do it.
Butthead told me there's not really a bone in it.
That is easily the worst Beavis I've ever heard.
Sorry.
You're as good at Beavis impressions as you are at fucking trivia contest.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Well, stop fucking things up and you'll stop hearing them.
You Canadian prick, you.
Wait, that sounds racist.
It probably is. I'm from the South. Of course I'm racist, right?
Well, he didn't say that you're a prick because you're Canadian, but in fact, you are a prick and a Canadian. That's true.
That's like the band. Okay, now talking about how words modify other words. So, have you ever heard of the band called the Butthole Surfers?
No.
There's a band called the Butthole Surfers. They've been around forever. They had a big hit in the '90s. You probably heard of them. You've heard that one big. They've only had ever one big hit. They're like this. It's weird that they even had a hit on the radio. But they're the Butthole Surfers, right? So, does that mean they're buttholes who surf? Or does that mean they surf buttholes? What does it really mean?
That's what the apostrophe is.
There's no apostrophe. It's just surfers, plural.
Well, okay, then take it as you want.
Then the first one, I think.
Punctuation is important.
It is.
Very.
It's very
big
important.
biceps are important.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you who have not met my little brother Brad here, his brain works very differently from most people's. By most people's, I mean everybody's. It's like a fast forward of every season of Family Guy with like System of a Down playing in the background. It's all sorts of fucked up.
See,
hopefully, you stop being shy,
say,
gets a few beers into him, and have some fun.
Yeah, but every single System of a Down song that you're referring to in the background of this Family Guy montage is all done in like Nintendo music, the 8-bit style.
Yeah.
You got to listen to it. Go ahead and search up some 8-bit System of a Down covers. You'll fucking love it. I promise you.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's better than the original stuff. Yeah.
Ooh, some of them, not going to lie. Yeah, I actually prefer it over the original, but actually, yeah, you might have a point there. What's your name?
Roy Baker. It's good to meet you, Bradley Bourgoin.
No, we haven't even started talking yet.
Well, we sort of have.
It's
Why
good
don't you
to
just go ahead and get that beer
too.
into you, Brad? Roy is a dumb shit Southerner. We're allowed to make fun of him.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure of the rules. I mean, I don't know what you're allowed to say and do on your channel.
Oh,
I would prefer if you didn't say anything that would get my channel kicked off.
Okay. So everything has to be original content. I can't plagiarize anything.
No,
I'm
pretty sure you can quote people and stuff. You can't play any type of audio that's not original.
Like music or shit. Yeah. Like
recorded music, or if I like for all of a sudden, if I were to grab a ukulele and just start strumming right now.
You can do that.
Yeah, you just can't pick up the guitar and start playing some System of a Down.
Yeah, that's probably, you can't play like songs that anybody knows.
Yeah, but I mean, if I change the key and I change the words a little bit, but you know what I'm trying to play, isn't that like, it's a little bit of a gray area? I don't know. I don't understand copyright. I don't know
if it's been changed, you're okay. I'm not so much worried about plagiarism and copyright strikes, because all they do is if you get a copyright strike, they just take all the money from that show. No big deal. I'm more worried about having my channel just like fucked right off and shut off on me. It's gone. You don't get it back. Fuck you. That was more of a problem. So like anything that liberals would have a problem with, you're basically not allowed to say.
Yeah, you know the term for a bundle of sticks that has also been used to refer to gay people. You know what I'm talking? Don't say that.
Yeah. No homophobic slurs. Raceless slurs are probably not cool either. I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure, but they haven't kicked me off for Roy yet. So, yeah, I don't know. Generally, about an hour into the show, I stopped giving a fuck about what YouTube thinks anyways.
You don't remember what you said.
Right.
About your fucking van, the van that you parked in front of the guy's house for 6 days.
I was in front of a school. My non-consensual sex van.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. With the bumper sticker that said, "Don't laugh, your daughter could be in here." Yeah, it was pretty bad.
That's
I
terrible.
love that van though.
Unwillingly also.
Oh man, my buddy was trying to figure out how to hook something up to my horn that made the ice cream song play.
Oh,
I hit the horn. Had Petey figured that out, it would have been rough.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm sure you've seen the meme about the old shitty van that's got like free candy spray painted on the side of it.
Yeah, except nowadays you got to put free Wi-Fi on the side, but otherwise the kids won't show up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. You know, electronics and stuff. It's a different world out there.
I'm pretty sure Roy Baker knows all of this by already.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Look
he
at that
does.
fucking
Have you seen
dude.
his goatee?
How many people do you think he has locked in his basement right now?
64.
Ha! We don't have basements.
Just a well.
Attic. What do you have in your attic?
Just a well.
No, I have a backhoe. I can dig a deep hole in the way back in the woods.
Now, how long would it take you to dig that hole?
It's not long with a backhoe.
How long would it take you to dig half of a hole?
Half as long.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that still a hole? It's not a whole hole. It's only a half a hole. But is there such thing as a half a hole? Or is all holes
mathematically
whole
not
holes?
true. Half a hole, holes.
Speaking of whole holes,
Whole holes.
I can eat a girl's hole, but I can't eat a whole girl. Not in one sitting.
Yes, but can you surf buttholes?
In them or on them?
See, that's just what we don't know, right? I mean, it's up to your own imagination, which is scary. So, tell us something about Bradley. Is he your brother? Is he your youngest brother? Is he where's he at on the scale here?
Well, why doesn't Bradley fucking answer? I'm gonna eat some jerky.
All right,
You go
Bradley.
ahead and listen, Jurgen. So I'm the second youngest brother. There's 5 of us. I'm second from the bottom. Have you met Brett? Have you heard of him?
Yes.
Yeah,
We were just
duck
talking
foot.
about him. You're okay. So you're aware. Okay. Okay. So he's the youngest brother. Despite that, I mean, most people think I am because of just size and stature. People just assume that I'm the youngest, and I got the baby face and all that stuff. But no, I'm the second youngest. I don't know what else you want to know about me.
So size wise, how big? Where do you rank out of the 5?
But, well, look, the camera adds 10 pounds.
No, I'm not saying he's fat. I'm just asking because you've always
No,
said
he's saying he's fat because he's fucking
right.
fat.
you
No,
said
I
you're,
rank.
you said
That's
you're the runt.
Yeah, if all of us were the size that we were supposed to be at, I would say that I am the. Well, Evan would say he's the runt. Maybe either me or him.
How tall are
One of
you?
us is the
But you're
6
taller than
foot.
me.
6
6
foot.
foot.
Yes, Evan.
Okay.
I am actually 6 foot. Despite what you say about yourself, I am actually 6 foot. I can confirm this.
Uh-uh.
I maxed out at 5'11 and
It's
7
just a matter of fact. What?
5'11 and 7/8. That's
So
fucking
close.
6 foot.
So close. Well, you're
Yeah.
better than those. You're better than those guys on those dating sites that are 5'9" that claim they're 6 feet tall. That's what all 6 foot guys on the internet say.
It's more
Dating
like
sites.
when
they're really
it
5
actually
foot
measures 3 1/4, but you just tell them, it's probably 6.
close enough.
That's 6 inches, right?
Oh, fuck.
Like from sitting back here, yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, that's
close.
6 inches easily.
Well, if
Well,
that's
you
the case, you got a pretty big fucking head.
I do have a
That's a
giant.
big fucking head. Jake Charles in the chat. He says that Bradley is the best Bourgoin.
I saw that.
What's your criteria of best, though? I mean, I'll thank you, Jake. I really appreciate that. You know, my brother named his dog after you, so like you rank amongst like the top arm wrestlers in the world. He
Well,
named his dog after you, Jake.
Thing is I'm an
I mean, I love
asshole
you.
and I'm
Clearly,
a
he
dad.
loves you. Our team
So,
loves you. We
nobody
haven't
likes
seen you
their
in a
asshole
while.
dad.
What has Jake been doing? What's Jake been doing? I want to ask Jake that. What's Jake Charles been doing?
Trying to catch you on the scales.
Oh, well, he's got a long ways to go.
Not that much.
Really?
I think Jake's like 220, 230 last time I saw him.
Well, then he's got a long way to go.
It's not that far. He used to pull like 176.
Yeah, but you throw another 75 pounds on him, and I still got him by like, I don't know, 5 pounds or some shit.
Are you still over 3?
No.
Good job. Good job. And then
I froze. I froze. I hover between 298 and 303. There's a 5 pound range I've been jumping between for the last, like, I don't know, 2 months or some shit.
And Mike Smith
Mike Smith.
in the chat says, Evan, that fellow that used to park down the road for me, that was right creepy and crap, doesn't anymore. Evan, did you happen to help me out with that problem without me knowing? Mike, had I helped you out with that problem without telling you about it, do you really think I would be telling you on YouTube? I'm not an onion. That would be stupid, right? Like, maybe I lit the guy's boat on fire. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. What time to start? I think we started shortly after 9. We just had to get Brad sorted out on how to use fucking Zoom.
It's like 9:07 or 8, something like that.
You're on the Eastern Seaboard?
I am, yes.
Cool.
I'm in South Georgia, so we're on the same time frame, right? It's like 9:23 there, right?
Nice.
Brad, Marcus Thompson wants to know who's better at wrestling, Bradley or Evan?
Evan.
What if it was arm wrestling?
Well, I beat you my first tournament, but other than that, Evan. I had to bring it up, Evan. You brought me on here for a reason. Fuck, figure it out.
Dude, you did not fucking beat me at that event.
I got it on video, man.
He's got it on video.
So do
Yeah,
you.
I got the fucking video too, and I can pull it up and show you. Yeah, okay, the referee said you did, but that was like one of the worst fucking calls I have ever seen. It's actually the reason that I learned the rules so well, because that one specifically pisses me off when refs fuck it up. The whole slipping is a loss thing. An intentional slip is a foul. There's only 3 ways you can get a foul for an intentional slip. Either your hand's open when the slip happens, I ball it up and turn so that you can't hold on to it, or I come down your palm with my fingers. One of those 3 must happen for it to be called an intentional slip. None of those fucking happen. So a slip in a losing position should be straps.
What happened was you fucking lost.
What happened is your hand buckled like a motherfucker, and I was sitting right there.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man?
I'm actually gonna have to pull this video up, motherfucker. That was a terrible call by Tony Brooks. Fuck that guy. I love him, but that was a terrible call.
I love Tony too. I thank him very much for the win. I'm actually gonna renege and agree with you. Unless you want to pull it up, you can. But I mean, a win's a win, motherfucker.
That's right.
It is a win. In fact, Brad's the only one of my brothers that has beaten me both hands in competition.
Yeah, because the weekend before that, we had a little practice tournament here in Petawawa, and I beat his right hand, like flash, don't move, ready, snap, gone, straight to the pad. He was just like, well, I guess I lost. Like,
yeah, well, normally I feel like
beat anybody since.
Trying to hold on to you. But that one went a little quicker than I was expecting. So normally I don't pull without straps, like ever. I don't try to squeeze on somebody's hand and hold them and let them go. I go first, and generally it's just straps. I'm not very good without the strap. So, yeah, Brad flashed me because I didn't try to go straps first, which is basically what happened when you beat my left hand too.
Or
I tried to hold on to you, and then the slip happened low.
Did you try to slip and he just held on, or did you not try to slip?
No, what actually happened was with the left hand. I mean, I tried to regrip. I kind of let go of his hand, but just the way the ref saw it happen was he saw it as Evan, I guess, slipping in the losing spot. I don't know.
So this is like 10 years ago, and a lot of refs used to call this incorrectly. They just used to call a slip in a losing position the same as they would a foul in a losing position. But that's just wrong. It needs to be an intentional slip for it to be a foul, and then a foul in a losing position is a loss, right? So if you elbow foul when your hand's real low, it's a loss. But if you slip when your hand's real low, it doesn't matter unless it's an intentional slip.
Well, intent is the only real criteria.
Well, there's 3 ways for intent to be seen by a ref, and it has to follow one of those 3. And if not, you can't call it intentional. I can know you intentionally slipped. I know you pulled your hand over the top. I know you slipped. I fucking know you did it. I can't call it unless it meets one of those 3 criteria.
Almost 99% of slips are intentional. I mean,
Right.
People are slipping because they want to slip.
Yeah, but
It
they happen
must
so quickly and at
be-
these angles that you can't really tell the difference
But
a lot.
you just have to not make it look bad. Like if it just, it's like,
So,
Right? Are you a level 3 certified referee?
yeah, you didn't know that?
No, you're fucking not. You're as bad at lying as you are at trivia.
I am.
No,
shit.
I am. And I know the fucking rules here.
You don't.
So
It's only
I'm gonna
intent.
I'm going to take it the Canadian boys won that on Tuesday or last week or when that happened.
Oh yeah, we whooped those motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I think the final score was like 57.5 to nothing.
Yeah.
Half a point.
Oh yeah, Uncle John just does some crazy point things, and yeah.
I got bamboozled by a bunch of Canadians. They conspired against me.
I don't think so.
I know what really happened.
Now maybe that first question was pre-planned. I don't know. There might have been a little bit of tomfoolery in that first question, but after that, I had no knowledge of what questions he was going to be asking. I just wasn't dumb enough to risk everything when I know Uncle John's the one asking the question.
Yeah, I kind of hated it. I mean, I know the whole thing was just for fun, but like the final question was like, I wish it had been like he should have went.
So what I do when I look at that, I would take the official scoring as that last question didn't count.
Yeah, because it was kind of bullshit. Like it was.
Plus, it puts me back into first place. So I like it better that way.
Right, of course.
Yeah. Fuck Eric. Fucking Ringer didn't even fucking finish first.
Lord. So, what is the funniest? Well, I don't want to ask for the funny story. What is the funniest story you can tell about growing up with Evan as your brother that you can tell on YouTube?
Huh.
It'd take me a second.
I'm sure there's a lot of them.
Well, Brad's known me basically his entire life. So he's been around and seen some dumb shit, I'm sure.
There's one story that comes to mind, but I'm not allowed to tell it on YouTube or any social media platform.
Which one's this?
If I say cowboy hat, we can just leave it at that.
Oh, I remember that day.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. You don't.
You don't remember that. You don't remember that whole fucking weekend.
Jackson was conceived that weekend.
Jen's upstairs. She says, "Oh yeah, I sure do." She remembers.
Was that the day you walked into the kitchen naked with the cowboy hat on?
Sure.
Yeah. I thought it was a TV by like 10 a.m.
Yeah, but
I was crawled up into the fucking TV wall unit there, drinking my Rockstar.
yeah, you were gone. It's a great picture. It's fun. You're all curled up in a ball, looking all cute and stuff. I'm actually looking at a setup right now. I have a very similar setup in my basement with the.
Can you fit into it to drink, to reenact said photo?
I can probably lounge in it almost. Like, I mean, it's a lot wider than the television because I mean the 65-inch.
It's a much bigger fucking TV stand then.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't have to curl up in a ball in this one. You could just like stretch out a little bit because you got short legs.
But you are correct. The majority of that story definitely shouldn't be
Can't
told
go on YouTube. So it's good. I'll come back to it, Roy. I'll think of something that the funniest story with Evan growing up that I can actually tell on YouTube.
Okay, let me ask you another question.
God damn.
True or false? True or false?
All right, true. These are easy. I can do this.
True or false? You were in a sword fight at your brother's wedding.
I was in a sword fight at the night before.
No, at the wedding.
At the wedding? False.
Correct. That was James and Brett.
James and Brett had a sword. My wife is jumping in. They had a sword fight?
Yeah, we were still down at the amphitheater taking pictures.
How the hell did I miss that?
I don't know, but I was too high on mushrooms. I didn't know if it was real or not, so I didn't say anything.
We all might have been.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Michael Jackson, allegedly. He's
I
alive.
had to get fucked up so I could walk because Brett ran over me with a four-wheeler the night before.
Holy fuck, he did. I'm like the only person left at the fire in the backyard. You guys all fucked off in the bush, just tripping.
Yeah. That was a bit of a time. Who was it that gave you the judo throw by the campfire that night?
No, Brett judo throwed me.
That's what I said.
Brett.
It was Brett that did it. Okay.
He judo throwed me. No, but in all fairness, I charged him, thinking I was gonna get him, and he just like, fuck you. Got his hip lower, heading over, boom.
Yeah, did you ever
So the
fucking
fucking
fly
Tea
though?
Kettle I go, wind knocked out of me, thought I broke my ribs.
It was like a proper fucking throw, except Brett doesn't know
Yes.
judo, so he pulled
Yeah,
that
he
one off
did,
pretty
but I
good.
mean, it was perfect, but it really hurt like a lot. So after like half an hour, I caught my wind back, and we just, I don't know, drank more beer and ate more mushrooms, and here we go.
Brad, your favorite arm wrestling match that you've ever been in?
Me and Jeff did
Sudbury. That was a good one.
September
was
20,
a good one.
is that 17 or 18? I'm not sure. A couple years back, Jeff did. That was fucking incredible. I mean, he was already blown up, mind you. He was blown up from having that war with Brian DeSarmo. They went all 5 rounds. Jeff took the first 2. No, sorry. Brian took the first 2, and then Jeff took the next 3, came back 3-2. That was a war. Anyway, in the tournament, I mean, I got one more loss left, and I got lined up with Jeff Dave, and it's like, oh, great. I got to deal with this still. So we go, ref says go. I turn deep inside hook with him, which is where my strongest defensive spot was. He was just going to drag me straight to the pad. Referee called, low side rep calls foul.
Was this right hand or left hand?
This is left hand.
Okay.
This is Jeff's left, Jeff Dave and myself left hand. So ref says go, we turn in. He's well on his way to beating me. I couldn't do anything. Rick gives me an elbow foul. Okay, great. I have another shot at this. But then I went same move, but then all of a sudden I thought like I had a chance, and it went for like almost a minute. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I finally ran out of juice and he got the pin on me. But just to have a match go longer than like 10 seconds and against a guy with the name and the presence that Jeff has was really cool. I don't care how blown up he was. I mean, that was such an adrenaline rush. I've been kind of chasing that ever since it happened, and I haven't had it yet.
Was that a tournament?
Yeah.
That was a good match, though. It was a fantastic match.
But easily my favorite.
I wish I could have pulled that up. I need to know where to find it to pull that up, though.
I'll find it for you.
Well, it's got to be found on Facebook, right? And then I've got to learn how to do this screen share thing without showing people my, like web history browser, because
yeah, Jeff and Gina have that match. I have
YouTube.
that match. Somebody else has it from a different angle too. I'm sure there's like 3 different angles of that match. Like you can find them fairly easily. I'll get it to you.
Well, Marcus thinks it's funny that I know what a judo throw is. So now here's the thing. I did learn some judo. I'm not fantastic at judo, but when I was learning a little bit of jiu-jitsu, my coach was a world champion judokan, so I got to learn a little bit, but I was never really a big fan of the gi and the judo. I thought it was for fairies like Marcus. And he'll find out why judo is shit when I get to Ireland. Marcus wants to fight me. So we're going to have a drinking contest to see who can drink the most. And then we're going to fight after the drinking contest. Well, he challenged me to a wrestling match, but then he gave me all judo rules for it. And then we have to arm wrestle to see who wins the best 2 out of 3.
So, all right. So you're competing against an Irishman in a drinking contest.
Yes.
Then you're going to compete against a world level judoka in a judo contest. Only that if you beat him in one of those 2, you get to arm wrestle him and possibly lose at that too.
The guy doesn't even arm wrestle.
Okay, but I'm assuming he drinks and does judo.
Yeah, not very well, I don't think. I mean, I heard his judo is pretty good, but I can't see him beating me at the drinking.
Well, you got some Irish blood in you, a little bit.
Right. And I'm just pretty good at it. It's kind of what I do.
This has been your unofficial sport for a while now.
It's kind of been my official sport for a while.
Officially,
and Beerman beat Frank Dukes at the Kumite. I did not ever beat Frank Dukes at the Kumite. I've never been to a Kumite. So no.
Kumite sounds like a sandwich. Can I have a kumite?
That's the tournament that Jean-Claude Van Damme fought in Bloodsport. So Chris Myra,
It is
running,
not a sandwich. It is not a sandwich.
No, you get a little salt in your eye though. So right. Chris Myra, who ran the doghouse there.
Yeah, I remember Chris.
Frank Dukes was his instructor.
Oh.
And then Chris became the world Kumite champion. Yeah, that little dude.
Yeah.
World champ in an open weight tournament.
Well, that you don't know who all showed up, right?
He got triangle choked by fucking Robin Black.
Yeah, but he also beat Rob Black, Evan. So don't jump on it too quick there.
Yeah, but it's fucking Robin Black.
Yeah, he likes his music and likes to talk.
He's better at music than he is fighting. His fucking music shit.
I haven't listened to his music, and actually, I've only seen snippets of his fights. I don't know Robin Black, and actually, his commentary was annoying as fuck, from what I remember.
Well, it's pretty funny when Adam and Brett were down at the fights, and Robin came over and he was talking to Adam and Brett, and then Brett just kind of looks at him and says, "Why the fuck are you here talking to me? I hope Chris Myra knocks the fuck out of you. Go away, you little weird prick."
That's not nice.
I can assure you, Brett would never say that. Never.
Right. Brett. Never.
Brett would never say it.
No, maybe not those exact words, but it's something along those lines.
Yeah, probably.
I wasn't there that night. But yeah, he made Robin feel awful, uncomfortable, and threatened. So he just kind of walked away.
Well, Brett also probably had 100 pounds on him at the time?
Oh, at least
80 to 100? Not when he filled out to what he is now, but still a much larger man.
He's a bit of an ogre. Yeah.
Yeah. His fingers are like sausages, and his sausages are like bigger sausages.
You need to drink faster. Can you chug?
How many sausages does he have? I'm confused.
Depends on how hungry he is.
This many.
You said his fingers are like sausages and his sausages are like bigger sausages. So what are his sausages?
I think Brad's referring to Brett being a hog and taking all the dick in the gene pool.
Oh, but he said plural. So I was like,
it depends. You count one before the bend and one after.
Well, I'm going to say there's that much endowment going on that he could claim that he has more than one sausage. He has 14 Asian sausages and 5 bratwursts, something like that.
I don't really enjoy talking about Brett's sausages. I made some pretty fucking good jerky though.
Is that his?
No, my jerky.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about Brett.
No, I really quickly change the subject because it was getting fucking weird.
Yeah, it was. I apologize. Lord, I apologize. Roy, I know nothing about you. Do you arm wrestle or are you a fanboy of Ev's? I don't know you. What's your story, man? How'd you come on this fucking podcast?
He buys my socks.
Yeah.
He buys your socks?
Yeah. The ones that Evan uses for a long time.
When I jerk off into a sock so I don't have to clean up afterwards, and I throw the sock in the corner. After a week, I put them in the mail, and Roy buys them. I think he's trying to get, he's trying to clone me so he can have a bunch of little baby bad companies running around, drinking up all the beer.
Ones that I can put through a wood chipper.
That's super fucked up. Why are you talking about putting babies through a wood chipper, man?
Well, if they're clones of you, what else could I do to them?
Feed them beer. They'll be okay.
Then they'll start reproducing, and then it'll be like having to go on a night rat hunt with a 22 in the barn. And a
I'm really surprised with how few children I have, actually.
Yeah,
well, that you
right. I do need to drink faster.
That you claim, you mean children that you claim?
Well, that I know of.
Right.
Yeah. I used to drink a lot.
Used to.
Yeah. I've gotten sensible in my old age.
He doesn't drink anymore, but he doesn't drink any less either.
Right.
You're not old.
You're just old as fuck.
My spine begs to differ.
That's your spine is not you.
Got an awful lot of muscle in that motherfucker, though, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, you're the Mike Tyson that back breaks. Just ask him. You see the in-ring interview?
It's
My back
spinal.
is broken. What kind? Spinal.
I actually just watched Mike Tyson today.
Yeah.
On which celebrity roast? The Charlie Sheen one.
Yeah, I think so.
That was fucking hilarious. Mike Tyson's a funny
My
motherfucker.
rhymes are prejudice. My
He's talking
speech
about
is
his poems.
impregnable.
Yeah.
Look, I don't care if he's 57 years old. I would not want to be punched by him ever.
Mm-mm. No.
I don't think I'd also I don't think I want to eat mushrooms or do acid with him.
Yeah, I would.
No.
Well, maybe not acid. Wait, does he do acid?
I have no idea, but I don't got time for acid, man. I'm a fucking adult. I don't have 18 to 24 hours to fucking just fuck around with.
No.
Mushrooms, it's a few hours, fucking. It's not so bad. 6 hours, okay. I got 6 hours to fuck around. Yeah, I don't have 24 though. Fucking easier, just go DMT. You're fucking fine in an hour.
Yeah.
Fuck, you can probably get through a few DMT trips live on a show. Especially the length of some of mine.
Allegedly.
I'm not saying I have. I'm saying you probably could.
Of course you haven't.
Yeah. Roy knows the legalities of things.
Well, here's
This
the
is
thing.
all-
I don't
this
know
is
if
all
I
about
have
you,
or haven't. I don't remember half my shows.
So it's funny you say that, Bradley. I actually am an attorney.
What?
He said I know all the legalities of things, and I was like, haha, I'm an attorney.
No, you seem familiar. Yeah.
I am an attorney. Really.
Okay.
You are an attorney or you have an attorney?
You have the right to be an attorney if you want to.
I am one.
Like, you represent yourself on all of your cases?
No. Hold on, I'll show you. See this?
State bar.
State Bar of Georgia. Man, anybody can pass the bar in Georgia. It's fucking Georgia. Most people can't even read. If you can read the sign to know which room you're supposed to go to, you're in.
Oh, you know what the bar exam was in Georgia? We just had to milk a cow.
Man, I could never pass a bar. I stop and go in every time.
I believe you.
Yeah, until they try and throw your ass out.
So you're like Mitch McDermott?
Me or him?
You.
Who is Mitch McDermott? I think I've heard that name. Is that a character on a TV show?
No.
Who is it?
He's a lawyer.
In real life?
No. Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I knew I'd heard that. That was in The Firm, right?
Correct.
Yep. Mitchell McDermott. That's right. Knew it sounded familiar. That was actually not a bad movie for a Tom Cruise movie.
Tom Cruise actually had some decent movies as long as you could get over the fact that it's Tom Cruise in them.
Yeah.
Although,
Well, you're talking about him like he's Nicolas Cage. I've been slow down. Tom Cruise has done some good work.
Nicolas Cage. I'll take any role Cage. That's guy's fucking terrible. Tom Cruise has had some pretty good fucking stuff over the years. Brad, what is your favorite Tom Cruise role or movie that he's in? There is a correct answer to this.
There's not a correct answer to this.
There is. It's Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Fuck. That was going to be like that's like the trick question.
I didn't think that whole.
You're thinking like, shit, what is his best action role? What's his best whatever? You're not even thinking about you forgot about Tropic Thunder.
I thought I don't think that's his best movie, but I think he was by far the best thing about that movie.
And Tropic Thunder, no, Robert Downey Jr. hands down. Stop.
Absolutely.
No.
No, what?
I just didn't think the movie really overall was that funny. I thought that first scene when Tom Cruise, like his first scene was hilarious, like the funniest thing. And then when he came back,
back, and
like when he
fuck
tells
your
that
own
dude to
face.
Like when he tells that dude to punch the Brit in the face, like really fucking hard. He's sorry, I got to do this.
That was fun. He was the best part of the movie to me. He really was.
No, Robert Downey Jr.
You can
for
tell me
sure.
Robert Downey Jr. playing an Australian, playing an African American, playing an actor, playing the best actor ever wasn't something.
There's so many layers.
He was the second best thing.
Like Jack Black was my biggest disappointment in that film. As much as I love Jack Black, you know, Tenacious D motherfucker. Like,
If you would have eaten just a
he
few
disappointed
more
me with
jelly
that movie.
beans, you would have appreciated that role a little more.
Me or him?
Brad.
Okay.
Just a little bit more heroin. You weren't high enough to appreciate Jack Black's fucking brilliance in it. That's all. That's all. No love for Ben Stiller on it though? I mean, maybe not the role he was playing there, but other roles he played in that movie, like that was fucking A+ stuff.
We're gonna get kicked off of YouTube.
Yeah, that's one of the things you're not allowed to say, and I'm pretty sure. All right,
What,
Marcus
Simple
Thompson
Jack?
has a big super chat here.
We can't do Simple Jack,
No, you can't do Simple Jack.
even if I'm off camera.
As long as we don't hear it.
Fuck it. What's Greg got to say?
Marcus Thompson with a €100
Marcus
super
Thompson,
chat.
not Greg.
Evan got 6 kids. I have 6 kids. Evan can drink. I can drink. Evan can wrestle. I can wrestle. Evan can arm wrestle, but I can break arms. Not alike, are we?
I like that. Good job, Marcus.
That's
Yeah.
a comparison. See, it's funny doing
That's when you take
comparisons
two
because
things.
not all men are alike. Some guys can make you gag, but with the
You do,
size. Some can make you gag with the smell.
Well, you do. It's something completely different.
Probably. Well, never mind.
Well, that's bringing us into territories I'm not allowed talking about on YouTube.
Well, you're right.
Yes, definitely not allowed saying that one live. No, Robert was playing a black dude, not someone from Africa. I don't know how that works.
You said Australia.
Robert Downey Jr. was okay. So Robert Downey Jr. was okay. So he was playing an African American, playing an Australian. No, wait, he was an Australian actor. There's so many layers to this. Okay,
Right, he's an American actor
who played an
playing the part
Australian
of an
actor?
Australian
who was
actor
an
who's playing the part of a
African-American
black
actor
guy.
in the movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, that fourth wall is completely shattered.
Yeah.
We know this.
It's a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
you
death.
can't make that movie now. I mean, that's like you can't make that movie. That's 15
You
years
can't
ago.
make
You
any
can't.
fucking movies anymore. It's gonna get canceled. Fucking, they're trying to cancel and get Ace Ventura: Pet Detective deleted.
What?
Yeah, they want it gone.
the
It's
Slinky?
offensive.
The slinky going down the stairs pissed off
Lois,
that many people.
Einhorn, Finkel, Einhorn.
Everyone loves a slinky. You gotta have a slinky.
That
No,
was
Slinky, go slinky, go.
yeah, but that was When Nature Calls, not Pet Detective.
Oh, my apologies. Oh, you mean Einhorn? Einhorn is shit. Can I say this? Is
Yeah,
Finkel.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is a man.
right.
Einhorn is a man. I don't know, man.
I wish I
That
had a
plunger
plunger.
scene was pretty fucking funny there.
I was gonna go grab one right now and just fucking, you know, it'd be fun.
So did you pour up that big beer or what? Because somebody
Just-
wanted to ask
Oh.
if you can chug. Can you keep up with me in beer drinking? You know
If I
what?
can
If
stop-
you give me a minute, I don't know what the size of that is, but I've got one. Is it the same size?
Mine's 60 ounces.
I don't
Oh,
know what
that's-
mine is.
16
That's fine.
ounces.
That's 5 bottles.
Did you say 16 or 60?
6-0.
6
This is
0.
bigger.
Okay.
This is bigger than my head.
Yeah, I was just going to
Now
say,
I'm
it
like,
look,
here's 12.
yeah, I got you.
Here's 60. You mean to tell me that's 16? Let's do
No,
some
I
math.
couldn't hear
What's
what you said, and I thought it must have been bigger. That's not as big as his, Evan. I know you've heard that before.
Oh no, we're not going down that road.
I don't know. That's pretty fucking big now that you hold it by your head, unless you have a little peanut head.
Well, I mean,
That's
you
pretty
got a way bigger
I
hand
think,
than Brad.
I think that's comparable, Brad. I think that's a fair fight.
I don't know.
Look.
Mine's got like levels on it.
That's pretty big.
We got some shit in it though.
I think it's close
All
enough
right,
for rock
so
and
all
roll,
intents and
especially
purposes, I'm going to
considering
assume that they're the same size glass.
I would
Well,
need to get this
Let's
washed
say
out.
they are. Let's just pretend they are. If you could dump 5 bottles in there, it's the same size.
I don't think I can get 5 in it. I think I get like 3.5 or something.
but you outweigh Evan by a lot, so that makes it fair if he drinks a little bit less.
Well,
Right?
here's the thing. When Brad and I try to drink, I always win the speed part. I just chug faster.
You also win the volume part.
No, well, volume over the long term, over the night,
Yeah.
but not volume in a single chug.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm glad I just have a clock over here in the corner of my basement. I mean, I know what time I got to go to bed tonight.
I can't get 5 beers at once into me. There's no fucking room. It will not stay.
I haven't tried.
Well, you were able to put an awful lot through the beer bong, more than I
Yeah.
could.
Yeah, but I mean, like 3 tall boys, that's only 48. That's only 48 ounces. This is 60. This is 12 more. This is 1 more beer.
That's good math skills right there.
So
You got-
one
you
more
got 60
beer,
versus
it's like
48. So I mean, that's an extra 25%. Am I 25% better than the fucking 33% that you are?
look, you
We're
got
gonna find out
25%
real
more
fucking
fucking
quick.
belly room. That's for goddamn sure.
It's not like I've been training all day.
Well, you don't train hard enough to fucking win, but
Yeah, I
you do
never
have
did.
a lot of room. Give me a
I
sec. Let
never,
me go get this
I
washed
never
up.
trained hard enough to win anything. All right, you go take your break.
All right, Bradley, fly solo for a couple of minutes while I go get a beer.
So I just got to entertain whoever's
Yeah,
watching right now. I
Just
have
read
no
the
idea.
like people will start commenting, asking you questions or making
Yeah, but I
comments.
can't. Yeah, but I don't even know if I can see that stuff.
You have to have the YouTube video open in your background and muted, like behind the Zoom thing. Anyway, or you can just start saying random shit or making funny noises. I mean, just you're an artist. It's your canvas. Paint it the way you want to.
I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna see what I can do here.
You can do it.
Look at that. I'm the tagline of your channel.
Maybe one of the moderators will find your channel and link your YouTube channel. And then people can watch your fantastic music.
Well, this isn't going.
Brad, you must keep talking. I'm just taking a piss. You're always watching out the glass for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just going through a little bit of what they call technical difficulties. So nobody could see me or hear me, but you can hear me and possibly see me. I don't know. I'm not sure. So, yeah.
Brad,
Yeah, what's happening?
can you do me a favor?
I could try.
I need you to write me a song.
I need to write you a song.
Yeah.
Haven't written one in a while. What are you thinking?
Just about fucking that fucking
So what do you
shield maiden donkey being a fucking tosser.
Shield Maiden Donkey being a tosser. Okay. All right. So are we looking for a certain like genre of music? Or are we looking for like
Oh, we'll get together. You gotta write the song, like the music and the words and the lyrics and everything else, but I can give you a few ideas about things that we can work in there.
okay.
But we should make a music video about how I'm gonna whoop Paul Maiden's ass.
Well, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Your glass is empty out.
Well, some people think that's just means there's room for beer. I'm an optimist.
Yeah.
You might look at that and say, hey, that's empty. I just think there's more room for beer in it.
It must be. So I'm gonna apologize to anybody who jumped in here and tried to like chat and stuff. I don't have the YouTube thing in the background, and when I tried to do it during the so-called commercial break, things didn't go very well for me.
So are you on your phone? You're on the computer.
I'm on my phone. I don't have a webcam or nothing, so
You don't have your laptop?
I don't have a laptop.
Who doesn't have a fucking laptop?
Me.
You're like a fucking engineer.
No.
How do you not have a fucking computer? Dude, you like
Yeah, but
work
I
with,
can't.
like nuclear shit.
Yeah, I know. But as far as like technologically inclined, I mean, that died like ages ago. Like I can't wait to like hook up my NES and Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo and make my kids blow in the games and like have to deal with all the nonsense we had to.
You're gonna
No
make
save
your
points.
kids
Save points came when they had to. You had to write down passwords and stuff, and you couldn't read them.
Man, we had a
Yeah.
whole book full of fucking passwords for Road Rash 3.
Yeah. Road Rash.
Yeah, we did.
And
we did.
Skitchin'.
I haven't played it, and I haven't played it. Actually, I played it fairly recently, though. Actually, so
I
much fun.
still whoop your ass in the Unholy War.
Unholy War. Well, I'm about to reboot my PS3, so
Random select. I don't even care which character I get.
You're on. You know what? You want to do this? Fine. You're gonna make a friggin' outlandish claim like that, like you're gonna whoop me in Unholy Wars on PS1. You're on.
I've won it. I've won every single time. I have
You
never
have,
lost.
but
Not
yeah,
once.
but you wouldn't win this time. You wouldn't.
Well, before you moved to that house, I think you had it on your Wii.
I had a PS2 that I had burnt. Yeah, I had soft modded a PS2.
I thought it was on a
So-
Wii that you had like all of these games.
Yeah, the old school stuff, but not for PS1 or PS2. It plays NES, Genesis, Super NES, a couple of N64
So was the PS2
games.
that you had all the PS1 games on?
Yeah.
Well, I
And I
whooped
had
your
a
ass
modded
there.
PS1, and I had a modded PS1 for the longest time until it just died on me.
Road Rash, awesome soundtrack. Road Rash, definitely classic. Skitchin' was great. Bruins win. Oh my heck. Fucking Bruins. I like Boston. I used to play Skitchin' on the old Sega TV service.
Skitchin'. I do have a copy of Skitchin'.
How many beers is that now, Beer Man?
That's 3.
That's 3. Oh, you can get at least one more in there. Probably.
Not 5.
How the fuck do you fit 5?
This is a 60-ounce glass.
Well,
There's
I
a
don't know
little
how to
bit of
measure.
there's a little spillage going on, but yeah.
Well,
This is
fill it
right.
fill it
Is it-
up and you'll know how many ounces your glass is when you fill it up, Beer Man. If it takes
Big fucking jug.
pouring it to really head it up too.
Wow.
You don't like head?
Well,
Apparently, you're supposed to just dump your beer in there so you get all that head and foam coming up. It releases all the flavors of your beer.
You've seen that dude from Bar Rescue's video? It makes the logic's there. I mean, why let it expand in your stomach when you don't have to?
well, they
But
said
you don't have as much in the glass, so you make more money.
and they also say like if you let it all foam up and then the bubbles go down, then you don't have that much as much gas in you when you're drinking, right? You're not burping as much.
Well,
Right.
then I definitely should have fucking foamed the fuck out of this and tried to do this with flat beer because it's always a problem. I got to get my bucket. Busket available. Also, you're not allowed puking on YouTube, so like fucking don't do that.
Oh. Well, that's just not true.
I don't know, man. I think I can get more than 4.
No, I'm talking about puking on YouTube.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Yeah.
what if I just get sick? I just get sick. I can't help that.
Sure.
Logan did it on his birthday.
All right, how much trouble did you get in for that?
None.
So you can puke on YouTube.
Man, that is beautiful.
That's a 48-ounce glass.
When I look through it, Roy's not super ugly anymore.
It's magic.
So you got 60
Wow.
ounce. How many
No,
fucking beers
holy-
did you put
no,
in that?
Stop. He's right. Check this. Roy, talk, please. I want to
Okay.
see this again.
Look, wait, pull it over. Look at his face.
Wow.
I can't look at it.
Holy smokes. You're a beautiful man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Evan,
All
you're
3
right.
of you are fucking not bad. Holy shit, Brad. If I hit the right angle, you look like fucking Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, but you got to be at the right angle. Because
Looks
if I
like a
look at the
rept-
off angle, your face squishes up like one of those fucking clown mirrors, and then it goes real long. But if I get it somewhere between normal and a little long, you look like Mark Zuckerberg.
reptilian.
Not sure what to say to that.
I don't know.
I was gonna say you look like a bearded Jared Fogle.
Ouch.
Eat fresh, motherfucker.
I'm gonna go fucking shave, but then I just look like a fat fucking Caillou.
You should shower too.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. What, shower? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, then I couldn't even gag them with the smell.
That Jared guy you referenced was the Subway guy, right?
He was.
Okay.
It was. Well, I don't know why I did that. I
He
shouldn't
went
have
from
done
selling footlongs to forcing 6 inches to taking footlongs.
That's probably not allowed on YouTube to mention that guy's name, I bet.
that.
Why?
Ba, 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 ba.
He's taking it. Why can't you mention his name?
It just sounds like something they I mean, don't you think they're going to try to cancel him? Right? I mean, you can't say his name.
I think
It's
he
just like-
canceled I think he canceled himself, Roy.
Are we allowed to talk about the slap chop guy?
You gonna slap his nuts?
Slap chop.
I like the slap chop guy. Arm God says can't shave. It's in non-legal contract. Marcus, where's the fucking contract? Like, I don't even know what the fucking date is. I can grow a beard back before fucking January though. Jesus, I'm a real man.
Yeah, but
Email
didn't
me the
Vince
contract.
just like to beat up hookers?
Oh wait, are you actually a lawyer? What kind of law? It's not criminal law, is it? It's probably some
No.
bullshit where you just sit at a desk and you never get to go fucking yell at a judge or anything.
I don't do court stuff. I do trust work.
Oh,
Document
so you're not like a real lawyer.
contracts.
Yeah, you're one of those like weird guys.
Yeah.
No, he
Hey,
dresses
you know
up
what?
as
That
a-
makes sense because you're one of those weird guys.
Right. Yeah.
He
Exactly.
dresses up as a Judge Dredd every Halloween, so he is the law.
I am
once
the
a year.
law.
Once a year.
Okay. What's your favorite Anthrax album? Now that you said I am the law. Favorite Anthrax album?
Good throwback. Yeah, I'm a lot younger than you, Roy, so I don't have an answer for that question, unfortunately.
Okay. How
I
old
do
are
not
you?
have a favorite Anthrax album. I don't like any of their albums.
Okay. They're not my favorite band, but I like some of their stuff, and I would say Among the Living.
I
Anyways.
couldn't name you one of their fucking albums.
Yeah, neither could I, unfortunately.
So we've never talked about this, like Beer Man, or either one of y'all start. But like, what kind of music do you listen to? What do you like?
Good music.
I like all sorts of weird shit, too. It doesn't have to be good. I just have to like it.
Have you ever listened to the Trout Mask replica album from Captain Beefheart?
No.
You should.
Never heard of it. I listen to like
Send me a reminder there, Roy. I'll give it anything to listen. I mean, if you say it's worth listening to, send me a message. I'm going to give it a listen for sure.
Have you ever heard of Captain Beefheart, the band Captain Beefheart?
No.
Never.
So once again, send me a message. Remind me. I will give it a listen. Captain Beefheart.
Beefheart. You ever heard of Frank Zappa?
Frank Zappa, yeah.
Okay, so Captain Beefheart and Frank Zappa were like really good friends.
Okay.
And Frank Zappa actually produced some of their albums.
who's Frank Zappa?
Famous guitar player from the 60s and 70s.
Can't be that famous.
And he's very famous.
Well, you
Holy
said
shit,
Zappa.
I found my old crack pipe. Just kidding. It's not for crack.
Exactly.
Blink twice if you can hear me.
I never learned how to wink. And for some reason, I have super glue. That could come in handy from time to time.
Yeah.
It's much more.
Hey, is your beer flat?
No, it's working on it though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm actually going to chug that whole thing. I just kind of poured it as a teaser.
So I'm just going to go ahead and do mine then.
I think we're going to wait until we're encouraged enough to do so.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Like, yeah. It's super chat for a chug.
I don't know, man. That's all crazy, that thing. Like it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Whoa.
YouTube changed. There's a fucking Q&A series thing now. I didn't even know about this shit.
What? Uh-oh. Sounds dangerous.
Yeah. Weird. Oh. No. Wait, I was saying something. I don't remember what it was though. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Fucking Roy Baker. Roy Baker super chatted in $5 and it just says 5. I don't know what that means.
I typed in the wrong. I forgot to do a message. I was trying to type in $5 and then I didn't do so good. Sorry.
I super chatted into my own show once to convince my brother to shave his head.
I remember that. That was a weird night. That was really strange.
Fucking Roy Baker. He's a fucking contract lawyer. Doesn't pay no rent. He lives with his fucking parents. $5. That cheap motherfucker.
I don't want you to get spoiled.
What?
I don't want you to get spoiled.
This is
Spoiled?
allowance money, man.
Look, you guys need to understand.
Something like that.
I put every dollar of these super chats right back into beer so I can get drunk enough to entertain you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They're like Mr. Beast, the philanthropy. He gives it all back into his videos.
Yeah, but if I gave it all away, then I wouldn't have any beer. And I kind of need the beers because I don't like you guys without beers.
You got to fuel the machine, man.
I don't like anybody without beers.
Why
Yeah.
would you? Most people suck.
People, yeah.
Most people.
They don't do
there's
it for
some
me.
good- No, there's some good people out there. You don't need to be intoxicated to enjoy their company, but they're bad company. But yes, but some of them you just, you need to be influenced in certain ways, I guess.
It's just a lot more fun to talk to people when you're drinking.
Touche.
Up to a point. Up to a certain point.
So you actually have, Brad, what are you doing?
He's getting his down to your level. He's drinking like 12 ounces out of his.
Are you sure you put 5 beers into that?
Yep.
Yeah, it was full to the top.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I bet you I could almost fit another one into there.
No. Maybe.
Man, it was only there. The top part of that glass has the most space. That bottom fills up pretty quick, but
Are we seeing which one's bigger again, F?
well, the way it goes is 4 beers puts it
Yeah.
right up to exactly on that start line. Well, actually, no, the start line's below it. The start line
Okay,
is at
so-
3 beers. So 3 beers in has you at the start line, and then it tells you your ranking.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're
Red only got to
Probably.
beginner when he tried to chug it.
all right.
Yeah.
So
My
what do you
brother
want me to
is
do?
nothing like Tannerite. Tannerite is my nephew.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? You want me to fill this up to the brim?
No, man, I think it's pretty fucking full. I think we're just gonna chug it at some point here. Just
Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
I need to make sure that I have room in my belly for this because this is a problem.
Try to induce your mash on your guts and make yourself burp some first.
I don't think so. Roy, can we see the pump? Carolyn Looms.
What's she talking about?
She super chatted in. She wants to see the pump. I think she wants.
This one,
We've got. Oh, fuck's sakes, Roy. Can you flex when you do that though? No. I mean, I can flex like that too, right?
yeah. Like,
What if you like actually flex your arm though, so you can see a muscle? It moves. Man, it looks like I've actually been training now, doesn't it?
yeah, man.
This fucking right arm of mine. Oh man, that's just coming along. Wham!
Yeah.
Oh, baby, fucked. I'm telling
That's
you,
right.
Duckfoot, I never beat that motherfucker. Ever. I can't do it. But
You
I was
can't beat-
whooping his ass last night.
Who's that?
The youngest brother.
Oh, you was beating Brett.
Yeah, I was whooping his ass. I could
And-
never beat him.
Wow. So you're like at a real good peak right now.
I'm pretty strong, and I am pretty far out and far away from the peak.
Yeah, you need to coast for a little while and save up your energy for the big blast at the end.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely still in the building stages. Like, we're not even close.
Right.
I do understand how to peak your body and like where rest comes into that. You know, it's like when you're growing weed, you got to know when you got to change your light cycles, right? That's when you change your cycles. I mean, rest periods.
Right.
But I will definitely be ready for Paul Maiden, that's for goddamn sure. My left arm isn't even close to as good as my right now.
You've become a right-hander. You just might as well go giant pumpkin. Just go giant pumpkin.
Well, basically, I mean, I'll train the left when I have a match coming up for the left. But if I've got nothing going on left-handed, I've been asking to get a good left-handed match at this event as well. Like, I'm there, pull both hands, you know?
Okay, so I got a question for you. So we all know the Devin thing, and he's not been training his left for what, almost 2.5 years now or something? 2 years, whatever, a long time. He's only a right-handed trainer. I know he arm wrestles with the left.
Right.
How good do you think his left is? Who do you think he could beat? Like, you think he could beat Ryan Espy left-handed?
Right now?
Yeah.
Probably not.
But if he trained it up, if he had like a training camp with left, do you think he could?
Well, let's say the day he was in Dubai to pull Levon, he would have fucking destroyed Espy.
Right. Left-handed.
Right. And that's without training it, just arm wrestling with it. It's actually, Devin and I had a pretty serious conversation before I got drunk that day. And he was like, man, you know, you might have been right this entire time. All of that fucking nonsense that you do, you know, you never work out. All you do is drink and fucking arm wrestle. And like, all I do is work out my right arm and my left is getting better, right? Like, I don't think my right's that much. I'm not seeing a whole lot of gains in my right arm that I'm not getting in my left with all of that weight training. Just endurance. Endurance is the only thing that he really gained right-handed versus left.
It does. The one does drag along the other. The one does drag.
So there was a little bit of size increase on his right versus his left. But as far as the strength went during actual arm wrestling, we didn't notice much of a difference for him.
Yeah.
Okay, we got spicy jerky caught in my throat there. Ron the Don with a $20 super chat. Put another in and get to puking, guys. Uh-oh. Not even slow twitch muscle, no twitch muscle. That's funny. Brad, hey brother, what do we got here? Ron wants explosive vomit. I do not like explosive vomit. A good spew would be really stellar to see on this channel. Tape measurements needed, grip training while podcast for more pump. Do I have my little tape here?
We need more pumping down.
I've got my actual handed in the seamstress tape so I can measure it in centimeters. So that's how I get away with lying when I tell them it's 6. I just do it in centimeters. Cycles, I mean rest periods. Yeah, that's a real thing. We don't want to see them break out the tape measures. No, I'm waiting for the chug. Ron, it's coming. I just need a little bit of room in my belly. What's that, Brad?
It was a book.
Why did Paul Maiden pull back his statement?
There's a book called Big Hugs, Little Hugs. Everyone can use a hug right about now.
Why?
Big or small. Why not? I like hugs. Do you like hugs? I'm assuming Roy does. The listeners do. People who aren't listening do. Well, I like hugs.
I don't think I got room on
If
the
you
guts
don't,
right
go
now
fuck
for this
yourself.
motherfucker.
And as I said, I'm drunker than you.
I got to stand up to chug, though.
Okay.
You got pants on?
Nope,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm just saying, I don't. It's acceptable for YouTube, but I don't have pants on.
Yeah, as long as you don't get on the camera, you're good.
Hold on.
No genitalia was harmed in the making of this chug. Holy
I'm not
crap.
bloated.
This is a full sporting event.
I just don't see how this is going to get into me.
I'm just going to sit back and do it.
All right, you want me to count it down? You want me to do a 3, 2, 1? 3. I'll do a 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. Not even close. Spearman is finished. Holy shit.
Well, he wins. I got 40% down. I don't chug.
That was impressive.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Was it really
No
cold?
doubt.
No,
You need to have it room temperature to chug it.
it was.
No puking on YouTube. Go off screen if you're gonna barf.
I am.
If you're gonna spew in this.
Man. My name's not Ralph.
Ralph.
Holy shit, that hurts. Man, there's just not that much room in the belly.
See.
Not as 4 full fucking beers, though. Where is now? We were supposed to have another guest in here tonight, Joe Yaros. I don't know how many of you guys know that guy.
I've heard the
And the
name.
guy that beat you in New York?
Yes. Holy Christ. It's just too much at once, man.
You feel like you got a brick in your stomach? I'm not a chugger.
Man, I haven't puked yet, but I'm hoping it comes out fucking soon. Like, this fucking hurts. Oh, man, I could have fucking drank another beer, like, fine, except there's nowhere to put it. There's just no fucking room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
No,
exactly,
boys,
right?
I didn't puke there. It's, I just thought I was gonna, so I turned my head off to the side.
You got the bucket right there, right?
Yeah, you'd hear me if I was puking.
Yeah.
I'm a loud puker.
Don't need a bucket.
Are you a shouting puker?
Don't need one.
If people are watching, I am.
I shout when I throw up too. I'm just like,
Tell me like fucking like 15 minutes. We're gonna have some fun conversations because those are gonna hit me in like I don't know, like 15 minutes. Look at my chin. Yeah, they're gonna hit me like 15. Look at my chin.
What?
There it is.
Why are people looking at your chin, Brad?
You are.
We can see all the drugs in your nose.
That's called nose hair and boogers and
Booger sugar.
candy.
booger sugar.
Booger.
Nose beers.
I can't afford that shit. Apparently,
Nose
it's really
beers.
expensive. Allegedly.
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 No, I did not throw up. Neither of us threw up. But
No.
I really thought I was going to. Brad seems to be having no fucking problems.
Oh, I'm going to.
Oh,
Trust me.
you finished it?
Yeah, I drank. This will be 3 tries, but I got it.
Oh shit.
I mean, I'm not a real man, but I'm kind of there.
Roy, yeah,
Like I
big
said,
boy,
Roy, give me
instead
like
of Chuck.
15 minutes. We're gonna have some fun conversation.
Sure,
Again,
sure.
Hey,
We're both
Roy,
gonna get fucking. You're gonna
the band.
notice a spike.
send me the band name.
You're gonna
The band
notice a
name?
spike in our attitude
Yeah.
during this program here in about 15 minutes. But
The funny
you were not
thing
even
is-
you weren't even close to puking.
who me?
Yeah.
That's not true.
His eyes were
I came
kind of
close.
watering.
I
when
came
he-
close every time.
Yeah, his eyes were watering.
All 3 chugs, I came close.
Well, Brad, 42% of the fans, and we do have 7 people watching, so 42% of that 7
That's
thought
3.
you were going to win the
That's-
chug.
That's 3 of them thought I was gonna beat you.
He's
Yeah.
joking. It's there's 33 votes there.
33.
And 27 people watching that couldn't be bothered enough to vote.
Again, he can't fucking read.
Yeah. Yeah, big boy. Yeah, big boy. Did you see the super chat?
Yeah.
You read it. Yeah, you read it.
Okay, so if I want to
I
see
don't
this,
think I'm out of the woods yet.
I'll answer super chats because you guys aren't paying attention. Or we
You're
don't
getting-
have that many super chats.
You're getting the second wave of gas pain in your gut, beer man.
No, it never stopped, man. This shit hurts. Like, you can't just stretch your fucking guts out that bad.
He drinks 4 beers, he cries about it. I drank 5 beers, I own that stuff.
Yeah.
I
don't
told
wanna
you.
curse on YouTube.
Yeah,
Speed.
Like I already have.
You can call
I
him
got
a
it.
pussy. You can call him
I'm
a
better
pussy.
at the chugging part. He's better at the volume part, like immediate volume. Now, volume over the night, I'm gonna whoop that ass. But
No doubt. We've seen
well,
this.
not every night.
No,
I've been
Evan,
on
we
some
have seen
fucking
this
good
in the
tears a
city.
few
We
times
have
in his
seen
life.
this. No. Evan, we've seen this in the city. We've seen it in the valley. We've seen it in the bush. We've seen it in space. Yes, we've been to space. And yes, you win. Volume. Every time.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I've seen you put away some good fucking numbers. There's definitely been nights where you outdrank me over the night. But you ended up hammered fucking drunk, and I had to go into babysitting mode and fucking tone down the drinking.
For sure. There's nights where you fucking took care of me. There's nights I took care of you. There's nights where
Hell,
you
last
fought
weekend in the fucking park, I had to stop drinking just to make sure you were alive
in the
and
park,
not killing me with that fucking shrimp that you were fucking up.
as opposed to the steak you could have possibly murdered.
I made fucking fantastic steaks. You fucked up my shrimp because you wouldn't listen to me.
Oh.
And then you yelled at me, Evan, I fucking got it. You're allergic, fuck off.
I didn't want you to fucking die from allergic reaction, so I risked slightly overcooking shrimp so you wouldn't die. You're welcome.
Brad, you were too drunk to use the fucking tongs.
You were too drunk to cook steak.
I wasn't fucking drunk. That's how drunk you were. I only had like 20 beers. I was fine. You were a fucking mess.
Well, then, thanks for bringing the steak and shrimp, the surf and turf. God damn, I loved
How was
it.
your hunt in the morning?
What hunt?
But Brad, take a look at
Yeah.
Roy's screen.
I can only see your screen.
If you get Brad, take your finger and swipe
Yeah.
across your screen.
Okay,
It
It's
should bring
split.
you different views where you can see everybody.
I can see split. Yeah, there's you and Roy.
Okay, well, you can go to another one that'll have all of us.
It's just me, you, and Roy.
Right.
That's all of us.
So now look at Roy's screen.
1, 2, and look at Roy. Roy was doing this. Oh my!
The creepiest fucking shit I've ever seen.
I missed all of that. So whatever you were doing, Roy, thank you. I haven't.
So you haven't seen
yet.
Roy doing any of his weird shit all night?
None. I've seen no super chats. I've seen none of what Roy was doing.
Okay,
All
well,
I
none of the
saw
chat-
was me and whoever was talking between you and
So-
Roy. That's it.
All of the chats, you'd have to be watching YouTube to see that.
Oh my God, that's going to be such a fun review tomorrow.
Yeah, Roy just sits there and be fucking weird all the fucking time.
B's
Oh.
fucking weird.
Okay, so we're gonna. So I'm gonna come back for a second round at some point in time, knowing this fact, and yeah.
Okay, well, look, I got some shit in the chat I got to address real quick here.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Marcus, how
Marcus.
about you take a step back and fuck
And?
your own face? All right? I didn't spit up no beer. I didn't puke. I just had the bucket there to make sure if I did puke, it was contained so I could re-drink my fucking beer. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Fuck, I forgot. I forgot it was on YouTube.
It's okay. They can't read sign language, and the computer robots don't hear sign language.
Algorithms. They
Yeah.
don't care.
Man, I love how everybody's trying to shit on me for absolutely fucking everything. Like, look, that's the biggest fucking beer drinking glass that I have in the fucking house. Sorry if it's not as big as Brad's. But that's the only time you heard that one, Brad. But
It is.
yep.
First to admit it, second to admit it, and on this channel the third to admit it.
Either way,
There's three of us. Keep
every
talking.
other time that we've
I'm
ever
gonna
done chugging
interrupt.
out of this glass just
I
to
talk
see
louder
what's
than
up,
you.
we bring it right to that line that says start, which is exactly 3 beers. I was able to get a fourth one in. I would like to see if a fifth one goes in, but there is no fucking way a fifth one goes to the mint. Now, like chugging out of the bottle, one,
S.
no problem.
S.
2, no problem.
Y.
3,
SSY. What's the spell?
You can say it. That's legal on YouTube.
Oh, pussy.
Give him a.
A diamond upside down is a pussy. Remember that movie, Ready to Rumble? Fuck yeah.
man, Brad will find this a lot funnier than anybody else because he knows my buddy Prairie.
Swipe.
So what is wrong with you, man?
Drunker than you.
Well, this is why you're one of my top 5 favorite brothers in the sport.
Again, you can't count, you dumb fuck.
Brett counts as first and third. I like him a lot. He's fucking
I
hilarious.
forgot about that, okay? Fuck, man.
Man, don't worry about it. I forget about everything on these shows. As should anybody watching. Nobody should watch this filth. It will
Hey, remember
rot
when
your
you used to
fucking
arm
brain.
wrestle and we talked about arm wrestling and arm wrestle? You arm wrestler?
No, I don't remember anything. Remember?
Look at those 4 hours, Roy Baker. Roy
Jesus
Baker.
Christ.
You're like Quaker oatmeal.
Man,
I wanna
that looks
eat
like
it.
the chicken wings that we have at these restaurants in town where you
They're
only
so
get like
small.
7 in a pound.
Why would you pay that money for wings so small? Back to you, F.
If you look
That
at
way.
the difference between his right and his left forearm, it looks like he only jerks off hobos downtown with his right arm.
We forgot about our lady friends.
Roy, smell your hands.
With
Smell
androgel.
like fucking hobos. Dirty Mike and the boys, right hand only. Soup kitchen.
His fingers go
Roy,
down.
when's the last time you did a dust pop, buddy?
September of 08.
Like about 3 weeks ago now on the show.
You didn't actually do the dust pop. You put your hand over your mouth and said pew pew.
Did.
Like you were fucking Alan
I
Ford.
did. Okay. Hold on. Ready?
See, Brad? This guy's fucking weird as shit. I don't know why
I like
we keep inviting him. Probably because
like
he's the
Roy.
only one that's actually willing to come on the channel and talk with us.
That could be.
You know what? I think Roy and I should probably just start our own show and say fuck bad company is company.
Yeah, I
Wanna
think
do
we
it,
could.
Roy?
I think we could get more than 4.99K subscribers.
Oh, guys, you have no idea how hard it is to stay under 5K. I constantly have to go in and kick subscribers out.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
You can't unsubscribe somebody.
It's
Well,
obviously
I mean, it's
something
my
to do with
channel. I
taxes.
should be allowed to say who's allowed to subscribe, right?
No.
That's fucking stupid.
I
But
I
yeah,
don't understand. I mean, do you want more viewers, less viewers? I don't understand. What is the point of all this? Are we just having fun? Because if that's the case, I'm having fun. Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
But what are we doing here? Is that
Look.
it? It's having fun?
Here's what you do. Here's what you have to understand. So somebody like Beer Man with only 4.99K subscribers, he makes like $7 million a month on YouTube. I know it's hard to believe, but he does.
No, he doesn't. I can tell you this for a fact. He does not.
Brad, just because I don't buy new socks doesn't mean. Well, that's not true. I actually picked like one article of clothing that I do have to keep buying because of Roy. I won't buy a new shirt or pants ever. That doesn't mean I don't have money. It just means I'm lazy and I don't want to go to Walmart.
Yeah, but you understand what you did here. You don't. Like, what does the stock market have to do with Walmart? Have to do with clothing that you need to cover your?
I make $7 million a month from having 5,000 subscribers.
4.99 thousand.
But you don't.
I'm 6 foot.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
I have 5,000 followers.
Almost.
4,999.
Yeah, I'm
That's so
6 foot.
close. That's so close. You know what? If I subscribe,
Brad,
I tell
you're
people to
attractive, Roy.
subscribe.
You're smart.
Yes, Brad,
We're saying
subscribe.
things that aren't true.
Subscribe, Brad. My God, man, subscribe right now.
what, to Evan's channel?
Yeah, then I'll put him over the top.
I have. I've been
You're
there
already-
for like since the beginning. I'm the
You're already
OG
sub-
subscribers.
Brad,
the
you're gonna have to
Jared Fogle
unsubscribe if it hits 5K.
It's YouTube channel.
Do we have any fucking wrenches here? We do. Somebody fucking post Brad's channel, and we're gonna
No,
get
I
him.
have
3
one
new
video.
subscribers.
No. They can't find me.
Yeah, we
I'm
can.
taking it down.
No,
Whatever.
it's fucking hilarious.
It's too late. I'm looking it up now.
Is that your
Oh
song?
shit! It's oh
Is that
shit!
All-Star?
I have one video on YouTube.
Is it All Star?
I think so.
When you're driving home from work?
Yeah, I was driving to practice that night, Evan.
I'm pretty sure you were driving. It was as you pulled out of the fucking
Yeah.
power plant.
No, it was the house on fucking. It was the house on the boulevard, and I was driving to your house for practice.
No, I
Took
thought
me
you did it
forever
on
to
the
get
way
on-
home.
What?
I thought you did it on your way home from work.
I did it on the way to practice.
Oh,
It was your house I drove to that night.
What's the
I
name of
remember.
your? What is? Oh, you got 4 subscribers, Bradley.
Holy shit!
I think
got
I'm one of them.
And
Boy,
you
you
have
have a wrench on this
as a
channel?
joke.
no, I don't have a wrench.
Good.
So what I should have done with that video was tag that guy who made that video with the.
Yes. It gets a
yeah.
lot more views then.
He did. I don't understand the rules of YouTube.
Well, your channel doesn't make $7 million a month like mine does, so don't worry about getting it canceled yet. Do
I also
whatever the
don't have
fuck
these
you want.
I also don't have the conversations that we do. We're like,
His video is the Amazing Vocals All Star Smash Mouth cover.
well, I thought that was going to get enough clicks. It didn't.
Okay.
It's had 46 views. That's pretty good.
Not bad for somebody who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing or can't say. or
Dude,
shit.
if you get more views than you have subscribers, that's a good ratio.
Ratio.
Right.
It's a fun word.
I have 5,000 subscribers, or
I
at
have
least did last
46.
week for an hour.
Hey, you know what 46 rhymes with?
56.
He's right.
Ish.
He's close-ish. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
It really depends on how you pronounce things. Like some people say tomatoes, some people say fuck you.
Yeah.
I had a t-shirt like that, and I got into a fist fight at the bar over it.
I can't believe that, Bear Man.
And I wasn't even wearing it.
And I can only imagine the amount of bullshit that was talked that led up to this fisticuffs.
Very little. My little brother was wearing the shirt because he was at my place before we went out. Like, we got off work. We're like, fuck it, let's go down to the bar. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's go down to the bar. Well, we got a shower. We're still wearing our dirty work clothes. Okay, he showers. I'm like, well, this is the smallest t-shirt I have. Here, put this one on. And it was a picture of like this tomato that says, some people say tomato, some people say fuck you.
It's a good shirt.
And then I'm walking through the dance floor, and there's this fucking big dude in my little brother's face telling him to take his shirt off because it's offensive.
Oh, yeah.
Well, don't do that.
I told him
The
to take his face off because it's offensive.
face.
Right.
Which little brother was it?
Tarzan.
Yeah.
Tarzan.
Well, which one's the only one that doesn't fight for himself?
Else. What? Whoa. Whoa.
What? Have you ever seen him in a fist fight?
James?
Yeah.
On video?
As an adult?
No.
No.
That
Have
just
I ever
means
been in a- Well, hang on. Hang on. I've never been in a fist fight as an adult. So
Yeah, but you don't run around talking like we do. Okay, look,
exactly.
there's 5 of
I'm
us,
too, exactly.
and
I'm
one
too,
of us is a nice
I'm too-
person. All right?
I'm too lazy to run anywhere, first of all. Like,
Wait,
fuck
you got into a
running
fist fight at Shots.
with myself.
Well, that guy wanted to fight you.
who won?
No, he didn't. He wants to fight fucking. Hang on.
No,
Junction
he wanted
recall.
to fight you, and you got
No,
tired
no,
of
no,
telling
no,
him you're not a
no,
fighter.
no, he didn't.
So
No,
you
he
beat the
didn't.
shit out of yourself.
No, he didn't. He wanted to fight fucking James or Brett, and I beat myself up as a defense mechanism to fuck with his head, and it worked.
Okay, well,
Wait,
you started
you
telling stories, so I'm going to do this.
Okay,
So,
okay,
now, I was not there. Brad, shut up. Listen, I'm telling the story now. You fucked it
Ask
up.
me nicely and I might comply.
Bradley, will you please be quiet and let me tell this story that I was not there for so that it doesn't suck?
The floor is yours.
Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
we're all down at the bar this night, right? And this one douchebag just keeps trying to pick a fight with Brad. And Brad's not a fighter, right? But this guy just doesn't want to let him go. And finally, we're outside at the end of the bar, and there's this weird little like hallway in the wall, right? Like so you come out of the bar, it's a brick wall, and then there's this little hallway thing before you go in a door to a different apartment. And Brad's standing there telling the guy, like, I don't fight. Like, what are you doing? What's your problem, man? And the guy just wants to fight. So Brad says, you know what? If I'm going to get my fucking ass kicked, I'm going to make sure it gets done fucking properly. And he just starts punching himself in the fucking face. Beat his own ass, put himself right back into the wall, and just kept hammering himself until he slumped down to the floor. And then hit himself a couple more times. And there he is, bleeding all over him. So I was like, are you happy now? I got my fucking ass kicked. You can leave. This guy was all creeped out by this. He thought it was fucking weird.
Yeah, I can
This
see how
is
that.
the one time that James was actually willing to fight. He comes around the corner, sees Brad laying on the ground bleeding. Who the fuck just did that to Brad?
Brad.
Well, this guy wanted to fight James now. So they go out onto the fucking streets, and now, me being me, I pay attention to everything. So when these guys go to the street, James takes his fucking shirt off. I see one of this guy's buddies kind of circling around behind my brother, and I'm like, what in the fuck? I'm ready to get that two-step in. And if you step in, I'm stepping in. And as soon as he gets behind James, James has a tattoo across his back that says Bourgoin. And as soon as he notices that, he yells at his buddy, man, don't fucking do it. It's a Bourgoin. What? Oh, shit. And off down the fucking street they go running. See, Brad, my version of this story is way fucking better than yours.
See, all you had to do, Brad, was take your shirt off and let him see the tattoo on your back, and he would have ran away.
You don't want me to take my shirt off.
You also don't have any tattoos.
Zero. None.
Allegedly.
You are
No,
the
so
only Bourgoin
allegedly,
without a tattoo.
I can't confirm this on YouTube, but no tattoos.
Although that picture I have of you in the cowboy hat, it looks like there's a tattoo.
That was a canker sore.
It's called herpes. You don't get cankers on your fucking wiener, buddy.
Mm-mm.
Unless it's from Roy's mouth.
Hey, Roy, speaking of which, we got to meet in
Okay.
person. A meet. And yes, meet means more than one thing.
Oh, whoa. Hold
It's
on.
a joke. It's a
Pump-
Brad,
joke.
he's a lawyer.
Pump the
Settle
brake.
down. It's a joke.
Pump the brakes, cowboy. Pump the brakes.
I can't pump shit.
Well, that's
Unless
good
we
to
meet.
know.
See what I did there?
I saw that.
I'm drunker than you. Anyway,
He's, you know what? He's kind of, I can tell he's your brother, Beer Man.
no, you can't.
He's kind of crazy.
No, I'm not.
Well,
Well,
If I'm willing to fight club myself just to make an entertaining story for you guys, well then yeah, I must be.
Brad's pretty good at beating himself up. Hell, he did it when we were in the park hunting. Just walked out of the truck, like, what? Who's fighting me? Bah! Just drops himself. It's fucking hilarious. He's a
We
really
weren't
big
even-
dude. And it's funny because he left a
Apparently-
giant dent in the fucking, like, on the Canadian Shield. This is bedrock. And he just dented that motherfucker. He hit the ground so hard. That dude could take a bump.
good worker.
Well,
Kevin
we weren't
Nash would be
even-
proud of you, Brad.
Yeah.
Thank you. We weren't even in the bush for like 2.5 hours yet. We just got there and then I dropped myself.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
awesome.
I didn't shoot a goddamn thing. Sorry, Evan. I appreciate you ripping the pow pow out of my hands to finish the job, but I was in no
Compound?
shape to go out shooting partridge that morning.
Compound.
What?
You said compound?
No.
I'm pretty sure you said compound.
I might have.
It was
Anyways,
a shotgun.
shotgun, pow pow, compound,
Oh, pow, pow.
shot- Pow,
Okay.
pow.
Yeah.
So, so thank you. Because I was in
we
no
went to
shape
shoot
to
a
be
couple
hold-
partridge. Pat was so fucking hungover.
I was in no shape to be in the bush.
He couldn't
alone with
see
a
the
gun in my
partridge 10 feet away from him. Oh, you could see it, right?
I couldn't.
But
I
he
couldn't.
couldn't see it to line up. He's like, man, everything keeps fucking waving around. I don't know where it is. He puts the gun down. Okay, there it is. Then he walks. Fuck. Like 10 minutes. I had to watch 3 of these motherfuckers fly away. I'm like, give me that fucking thing. It was pretty funny.
Hey, you got him.
I did get him.
You did.
But we let the other 3 get away, and that was terrible. And we didn't get no
wasn't
fucking moose
3.
because you drank
Holy
too
fuck.
much.
It wasn't 3. It was not.
Right?
The other 3.
Yes.
I saw 2 others.
Right. You saw the 2 that went into the bush on the left. There was one sitting in a tree.
No,
Even,
one went the opposite way. And no. You mean to tell me that you got a full good night's sleep and you were sober for this?
yes.
Okay, I was not, so I'm going to take your word for it. Please continue.
Well, at least you didn't drink a 66 or a rum and pass out at the bonfire holding onto the stones for warmth.
Hey, how's he doing?
Not bad, not bad. He
Okay,
was
good.
a little rough though. He was a little rough. He drank that 66er of rum using, you know, those malt root beers?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know those, Brad? The hard root beers.
Yeah.
He was using those as mix for his spiced rum.
Well,
Like
that's a good idea. You're
Right, so
mixing
he's mixing
alcohol
booze with his
more
booze.
alcohol. That makes sense.
So, you know, because he only wanted to put 3 or 4 shots of rum in each glass. He didn't want
Sure.
them too strong. So he wanted to put a lot of mix in it, but he still wanted booze. So he just mixed booze in.
Yeah, because his math checks out.
Right. So a dozen hard root beers with a 66 or a rum. What a fucking mess.
Hey, you want to go again?
Yeah.
No. Hold
I
on.
guarantee I puked this time, though.
Yeah,
I guarantee you I puked this time.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
No, we can't do that. You know what? Let's just enjoy the night. I got like 15 minutes before I got to go to bed. Seriously, I timed this. No,
yeah, you
I
got
timed
15 minutes before you're supposed to go to bed.
Yeah.
No. I have to. I've timed it. I've practiced this for years. I need to go to bed at 11. I have to.
What if you don't? Will you go
Should.
crazy?
Well, then I still have to do what I have to do in the morning, but except way
What?
more.
It's not like you're
painful.
going to turn into a worse father than Chris Benoit.
Anyways, here's
It's not going to happen.
He set a pretty high bar.
What if I could convince you that he was a good dad?
Well, according to the stories, he actually was.
Well, that doesn't do anything. So,
Look, man, if you're a good dad for 6 fucking years and you do one mean thing, ground
no.
your kid when they shouldn't have been.
What do you mean around?
6 feet of ground specifically, but
you mean around? You mean around his neck?
Ground.
no, he grounded his kid.
Grounded.
Yeah, 6 feet.
6 feet
Like,
underground.
all the way.
Is that an inappropriate joke?
No.
That's your. Hey, this is your YouTube channel.
Not for long talking like that.
This is your YouTube
What
channel.
if we label this comedy? We can say whatever we want and it's okay, right?
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
If we're on Spotify, sure.
Are the celebrity
What do you-
roasts still allowed? Because
No.
there was some fucking terrible shit. That whole Jeff Ross fucking
Yeah.
roast battle.
Jeff
Did
Ross
you
was
did you see the one where they roasted Flavor Flav from Public
Flavor
Enemy?
Flav. Yes.
Yeah.
God, that was so funny. Who was the one that told him he looked like a skeleton wrapped in electric tape?
so he's a skinny fucking. He's just.
Yeah. He's a skinny
We
dude
get
with a
the
giant
joke.
clock.
We
He's
get the joke.
he's black as the ace of spades. I mean, he's black as electric tape. Right? Creak, creak,
Yeah, but I mean,
creak, creak. Creak, 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 creak. I
Right.
gotta go get a
Yo.
beer.
We'll go to the store and get us some jelly donuts.
eh?
We'll go get me a soda and none of that stinking root beer.
Hey, you might as well go for a soda. Hey there, buds. Hey, Evan.
So we got an idea. We should start an arm wrestling roasts series.
An arm wrestling roast.
Now, are they talking like cut them
Okay.
up into roasts, or like we just make fun of them?
Well, there's got to be comedy thrown in the middle. For example, like who's a pick a name in Ontario, for example, who likes to hook?
Pork chop.
Pork chop is a bigger hooker than ... name a whore here.
Lisa Lampanelli.
Curtis Cameron sucks more black dick than Lisa Lampanelli.
See, now that was racist, and I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that.
Then I apologize for you, and I will renege my statement. I apologize to everybody who watched this channel.
Now, I understand why you would make the joke, because all jokes made about Lisa Lampanelli include her infatuation.
Yeah, but she
with black
makes
men.
them. So I mean, if I'm Evan, if I'm hurting your channel, I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, don't worry about it. Trust me, we've said some fucked up things on this channel over the time. And
I know.
I don't
know.
think anybody would ever peg you as somebody that's actually being maliciously racist. That's just how jokes go for Lisa Lampanelli.
Exactly. Thank you for clearing my name. And also for all you people who are offended by this, fuck you, go watch something else.
See, now that's how I wish it was. Where if you don't like the shit I say, fuck off. Don't watch. You can exercise. I can exercise my right of freedom of speech. You can exercise your right of fucking not turning on my goddamn channel. You don't like it, don't fucking watch it. Fuck off. Why can't I say whatever the fuck I want? So I would either have a lot more followers or a lot less. One of the two. If I was actually just allowed to say whatever the fuck I want without this goddamn cancel culture bullshit. I really do not enjoy the fucking PG that I must maintain on these family channels.
Yeah, but at the same time, fucking Goosebumps got a lot of viewers.
You got a super chat from Carolyn. You already read it?
What?
Who?
Oh, there it is. Roy,
shit.
what's in the closet tonight, bro? Big boy.
Just the normal stuff, you know, BDSM equipment, stuff like that.
6 pairs of Beer Man's old socks.
Yeah.
The heart from a young male from a local bar.
The skeletal remains of an aardvark.
Aardvark.
Giant fucking garbage bin full of acid and human remains.
Yeah. Lime. You don't have to use acid if you use lime. Lime is very good.
I don't think you actually know how this works.
Lime dissolves bones.
Yeah, it doesn't get rid of everything.
No.
It's far more effective to put it in acid. Man, watch Breaking Bad, you idiot.
Never watched it.
No?
Why
So,
not? You look
I had a
like
hard time watching Breaking Bad.
Dude,
It gave
holy
me
fuck.
terrible ideas.
Roy,
I got
shave
halfway
your
through
head.
Willy Wonka and the
Shave-
Chocolate Factory, and I had to go get myself a chocolate bar. I'm not
Roy, I
going to
will
tell you
send
how
you-
watching Breaking Bad went.
I hear you.
I
Say
will
what?
send Roy- I will send Roy a top hat and sunglasses. Shave everything, leave the goatee. God darn, you look like
Walter White.
Heisenberg.
Yeah, Walter White.
Sunglasses.
Hey, Brad,
Yo,
how well are you? Can you do the Gilbert Gottfried?
tonight?
Yeah. One little joke.
Oh. I get a little noisy whenever I fucking yell rest in peace, Gilbert.
Yeah, he was great.
I mean, you have to, but I mean, no, I can't.
Have you ever
Not
heard
inside.
any of the audio of him speaking in his normal voice?
Yeah, doesn't even sound like,
Not at all.
no.
Why
Yeah.
would he intentionally talk like an asshole?
Because
whole
people
life.
recognize it. You heard
Yeah.
him talk like that,
Yeah.
and you knew.
Bobcat Goldthwait, same thing.
That
sounded more like animal.
No, that was pretty good, Bobcat there. That was pretty
He's
good.
right back at the back up, and he's going to be 60 ounce of crystal.
that's not his real voice either.
No, it's not.
I think the most offensive time I ever heard somebody talk naturally was either House.
Yep, probably. What's your second?
What'd you say?
You said like the most offensive you heard him say was House.
Yeah.
Or
It bothered me
so
when
I'm
I heard his
asking,
normal voice.
who's your second
Hugh
most
Laurie,
offensive?
yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like I really don't like any of these shit eaters. And the second one that really, really bothered me when I heard his real voice, Larry the Cable Guy.
I get that.
He's not even a Southerner. He's a well-articulated Northerner.
Yeah, he's fake. He sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, but
He was fucking hilarious until I found out he was full of shit.
Yeah. Well, I got news for you. All entertainment is full of shit.
he found a character that worked for him that people could relate to. It doesn't matter if you're fucking
From Michigan or
or
where.
from. It doesn't
Carol
matter if
Lewis
you're
just sent in
Michigan
another
banging
super
your
chat.
cousin, or you're
Roy-
from fucking South Texas banging your cousin. It doesn't matter. I
You can
mean,
bang your cousin anywhere and you're still fucked up. But yeah. So Carolyn Lewis.
no, Evan, you
Roy,
haven't
what do you
researched the
watch
fucking incest
when
laws
you have the
deep
closet
enough.
open?
No. You have no idea. Unless you've been through all fucking like 51 states or 50 states, however many you guys have, with the incest laws. Like something that'll get you a
Roy's a
slap
fucking
over the wrist.
lawyer.
and no-
And if Roy is anywhere near as weird as I think he is, while he was studying in law school, all he did was read the sex acts from all 51 states.
Yeah, but
So-
something that'll get you a slap in the wrist in the fucking Northwest will get you a fucking butt fucked in southeastern states. Like it doesn't make any sense.
I'm not sure how that works, but don't do things in the Northwest that'll get you butt fucked in the Southeast, I guess. Don't do that.
That's why I stay in Canada.
Yes.
Roy, super
Yes.
chat from Carolyn
I
Lewis.
see that.
I can't read it out because Brad interrupts me. So
I see it. It says, Roy, what do you watch when you have closet open? Ha ha. So, have you ever heard of Bridget the Midget, Carolyn?
yes. Oh, Bridget the Midget. I love her. And Sassy Cassie. Man, Sassy Cassie came to do a strip club like an hour from here. And I'm not kidding. The beer wife bought tickets. I got a thing for midgets. That's why I married one, right? So she bought tickets for us to go to the strip club and watch Sassy Cassie performing. And then it just turned out that we had unavoidable plans and we were just unfortunately not able to make the strip club.
Uh-oh.
It sucked because she bought 6 tickets, like because it was right near my birthday. We were just going to take a bunch of us out.
Yeah.
And then it turns out we can't use them, so we had to just give them off, give them away, whatever. Stupid. Okay. But yeah, Bridget the Midget. Where are you going with that?
Bridget the Midget. She asked what I was watching when I had the closet open. I watched Bridget the Midget.
I like Sassy Cassie better.
Well, she's
I
left-handed
have
though.
no idea what the fuck you're talking.
She does it. It's a midget that does inverted push-ups naked while smoking
about.
weed.
Wait, you talking like Nicolas Cage in Con
No,
Air? Like
not like
standing
upside
push-up?
down against the wall. She just holds herself in the air. So her feet are up in the air, but there's no wall.
Okay.
That's
Whoa.
impressive.
And
That's
not
balance.
straight up, like angled.
Well, that takes balance. And she's forcing.
Well,
one
look, you
muscle
got to figure out your fucking
hang on,
balance when you're
hang
3
on,
foot fucking
hang on.
4.
Hang on.
So they got those
It's
stumpy
her-
little
hang
legs,
on.
so they can't
Shit,
just do
shit.
like, their balance point's different.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Hey, this is your channel. Evan, but fuck off. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Is her belly facing the ground or her back? When she's
Her
like
face.
facing the ground. Her
Her
face.
belly. Her belly.
Her belly
so
is
the front.
facing the ground over there. Her feet go that way.
Okay, so I mean, she's using her back muscles and bending her Achilles tendon and all sorts of stuff.
Oh man, I hate Achilles tendons being cut. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, when's the last time you banged somebody in their Achilles tendon?
I don't think I'm allowed to answer that on YouTube.
Shit, I'm sorry, Evan. And Roy. And Brad.
Well, not honestly, anyway. So
Sorry.
I'm just gonna go with never. I watched the movie Hostel, I think it was, where like the creepy killers underneath the stairwell and they reach out and slice the Achilles tendon on people's walking down the stairs, and then you watch it open, like their heel stays on the ground and that opens. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to see this. Like, I'm okay with horror movies, and like, I wouldn't say that I'm squeamish. Like, I got no problem gutting a moose or nothing like that, but I just don't enjoy watching that. Like, it's
it's not a good thing to watch. Actually, it's really bad. It's not good.
Like, gore flicks aren't for me. I like the whole Jigsaw thing, but I think it'd just be a lot better of a series if it wasn't as gory.
The first, which one? Saw?
Yeah, the whole series.
The first fucking two, definitely, especially the first one. Like, I hate horror movies.
That's not a horror movie. It's more of a gore movie.
Yeah, but the rest of them are. They're trying to glorify, like, how more gruesome can you kill people?
Yeah.
I appreciate the psychological aspect of it. Like the first one. Like, I don't like horror movies.
No, this is a really weird conversation to have with Roy, because I guarantee you he's right. Whatever he says, just
come to think of it, if I throw Jigsaw's face right now, if I were to fucking like Photoshop Jigsaw's face there, I believe it. So don't look at me like that.
Yeah, man, I told you, Roy's a fucking weird dude. Man, he buys my whole socks.
I wanted to meet Roy, and now I don't. What happened? Something happened here.
Something. The vibe changed completely.
Yes, I know. You smiled at me with those. That's what I'm talking about. Look at those. If you shave your head, can you spear me?
Like Goldberg.
Or you can give me a stunner. That's all good.
A stunner.
Yeah, sure. We can have that conversation if you want. I mean, people are going to be like, oh, yeah, WWF, WCW, 1997, Monday Night Wars, blah, 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 blah. Which one was better? Just shut the fuck up. Who cares?
That was, at that point, the wrestling industry.
Fun. It was fun. I didn't even have satellite or cable at that time, but I knew what was going on. That's the crazy thing about 1997. I knew what was happening, but I had no idea. I had no internet. I had no satellite, no cable. But
how old are you?
33.
What is your age? You're 33. Okay, so you're.
That's right.
I'm like
That's
50.
Right. I was 8-9 years old whenever like they were trying to build up Stone Cold and Goldberg, but I knew who they were. Ironically, I didn't watch it, but I knew.
I wasn't really watching it much then. I mean, I'm not saying I never watched any of it, but I did see it. Like I'd be at somebody's place and they'd be watching it or whatever. But
sure.
Watching what?
He's talking about the Monday Night Wars in the late 90s between WCW and WWF.
How about that?
I watched
you
a
went
bit
for a
of it.
fucking piss, and look what happened. You ruined your own channel.
What? We get talking about old school wrestling all the time here.
I missed that.
All the fucking time.
Yeah.
And Roy's answer for everybody. Hell, Brad, we got like 5 minutes left with you gracing our presence, right?
I'm going to give that another 15.
Okay, we got 15 minutes. So we do a thing on this channel when we get drunk and stop paying attention to like everything, where the fans ask our opinions on random old school wrestlers.
You want to give me a fucking 60-second break, please?
Well, I mean, you go take a piss if you want, but I'll tell you right now, you don't have to listen to Roy when he gives an answer, because every answer is he did his best work before the WWE.
Unfortunately, that's true.
Ironically, he's like half right.
I'm almost 100% right.
Well, the further back you go, the more accurate that is. A lot of those guys didn't get to the WWE till they were older and couldn't do.
Well, that's in some cases, yes.
And then you had Vince McMahon's fucking big brain wanting these fucking jacked up fucking idiots being their stars that couldn't work properly.
You know, the thing about it is there's the one guy you can't say that about is the Ultimate Warrior, because he sucked everywhere he was. So you can't really say his best work was before. There was no best work of his. He was the shits 100% of the time. He was awful.
His best work was right after getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
When he fucking died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually believable. No, the ultimate warrior fucking sucked. Spermie's ass is creamy. I'm out of here. Great meeting you, Bradley. Keep on being you, Roy. Evan, please spew on camera. Slancha, boys. Well, we can only do what we can do.
Bye, Spermies. Ass is creamy.
Yes, seen Alan looking to jump on jet ski with Evan. Wait a minute.
What?
Am I missing something? Was there ever a conversation of Alan being on a jet ski with Evan?
Not today.
Well, I know it wasn't today.
I don't remember that. It could have happened. I mean,
Oh, okay, now I get it. Mr. McPhee said, did you see the other day the Canada wipeout guy was asking for a free trip to Ireland? Yeah, asking to hop on a jet ski with Evan. I don't know.
Wonder how many
Alan
miles.
can do whatever the fuck he wants. His deals are his deals. Nothing to do with me.
Wonder how far you could go out into the ocean before you died on a jet ski.
Well, are you a big Marky Mark fan? You're more of a George Clooney guy, aren't you?
I'm not a big fan of either one, but I know the movie you're talking about the.
Perfect Storm.
Yeah.
I much prefer to watch the movie about them over John blah blah. He's a shit pump.
How can you not like him? He's such a nice guy.
Because I've got my own reasons. And I don't dislike him to the point where I want to publicly bash him for real.
Who do you dislike more, him or Travis Bajent?
Travis. I mean, I just don't care for certain aspects of John. Travis, I would like to punch right in the fucking mouth. Like right in that part of his mouth that's missing.
Oh, don't go there.
His lips look like my chest. Clapped.
See,
Hey, I got told to keep my shirt on tonight, not to show off my cleft chest.
you're talking your way into more heat, beer man. You're talking your way into more heat.
Oh, yeah, because talking your way into heat's a bad thing in any industry. Oh, yeah, you're a lawyer, so I don't know. Man,
Travis is not going to fist fight you, but he'll arm wrestle you.
no, he
Well,
won't.
He
Travis
probably
ain't
won't.
gonna do shit.
He won't right now, but if he trains for 6 months, he will.
Right, and if Travis is in fucking shape, blah, 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 he's back in his fucking prime again, fucking for the 30th year in a row, blah, 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 blah.
I'm kind of
Okay,
surprised.
so he whoops my ass. I've lost to worse arm wrestlers. I don't care.
Yeah,
But all he has to do is look at me cross-lipped and I will punch that motherfucker in the mouth.
I slipped. God damn it.
Wait, do you see how I did that?
I
I was
saw
going to say
that.
cross-eyed, but I worked in another cleft joke. Fuck him. I've been watching way too much of this ropes battle. Like, I'm getting good. Sharp.
Which
Carol
Yes.
Williams in the super chat. Roy, can I beat Bowen by bending 2 nails?
The answer is yes, Carolyn, you can. Because everybody knows Bowen sucks, even though he beat Beerman.
Roy, you are my least favorite guest of all time. And I mean this. If I had anybody else willing to ever come on this show with me, you wouldn't be here. Wait, sorry. I would rather have you over Nanya. I fucking don't like that dude.
Well, see, I'm not the worst person in the world.
Yeah, I overspoke. I forgot about that guy because he's very forgettable. Just like all that shit, all those babies I put in those socks I sent to you.
Yeah.
So seriously,
Some of them have been discolored. You might want to go to the doctor. There's been some discoloration lately.
That's fucking hilarious. So the beer wife thought I was really fucked up for doing this. It was food coloring I dropped on that. Like, I'm sending more socks to Roy, honey. Give me
So
the
that
food color. She's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be fucked up. He's not gonna know what's going on.
So that wasn't really blood.
I'm not the Incredible Hulk. Gee. I mean, sometimes I do piss neon colors, but no, that's a little crazy. It might have dulled out, I don't know, but it was pretty fucking bright when I sent it.
Bad Company smash.
Do the whole fucking village. Does Evan look like RVJ without his beard too? No, I look like a fat fucking Caillou. Roy could be a long lost Bourgoin. Just look at him. No, he couldn't. He lacks strength. And you know what? He's got that weird, sick, fucked up sense of humor. It's just, he's fucking creepy. So,
too good looking. I'm too good looking. I mean, look at you two and then look at me. I mean, I'm better looking.
Right. I mean, you're talking to the two ugly ones, though.
You look like one of my brother-in-laws, but.
Oh, man, that can't be good. No, you're talking to the two ugly Bourgoins. Like, our brothers are all better looking. Even Brett, that big fucking over with his fucking scarred up face and can't even grow a beard, but he does it anyways. He's still better looking than us. Whatever. Yeah, we're fucking ugly. You just being better looking than us is not necessarily a good thing. I mean, it's bad if you're not.
It doesn't take much. It really
doesn't.
I
mean, that's setting the bar pretty fucking low. You can be an ugly motherfucker that's better looking than us.
But it's all about perception.
It's true.
I grow a beard.
Perception, my man.
Yeah.
Which helps out on that. You actually don't know how stupid looking I am without it.
Without your beard?
So good, right? Nope.
I've seen videos of you without the beard.
It doesn't look so good. Bad. But hang on.
Marcus, fix your fucking phone, you piece of shit. And why are you always up till 4 a.m.?
Better.
Like, does the IRA not
it's all
sleep?
Perception, my man.
Or they only work at night? Like, what the fuck?
Do you wear your sunglasses at night, you fucking Corey Hart wannabe motherfucker? Who we talking to?
Him? Beer man?
Your super chat?
Well, you can't talk to Marcus like that.
Who's
I
Marcus?
can. You can't.
You can, I can't?
Right.
I can't.
Sunglasses at night? What?
Wait, what is this? $1,000 says Roy takes her name.
They said something about hooking me up with your sister.
We don't have a sister.
You're my sister, Brad.
Oh.
You.
Me.
Yeah.
Tell that to the fucking. Tell that.
Look,
to
I got
Brooks
4 brothers, but
bitch.
if I had to claim one of them as a sister,
Tony Brooks, when I pinned you, you little fucking bitch. Here you are. I got a YouTube channel and a fucking beard, and I fucking smashed you to the pad. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not you, because you're gone, crying like a little bitch. Love you, but fuck you. Hey Roy, what are you laughing at?
I love you telling him to eat shit.
Roy, you're next.
Oh, whatever.
No. Wait till I meet you in person. Don't show me your forearms. You can barely jerk off with that thing. You weak fuck. You can barely jerk off with that arm.
Man, we already covered this, Brad. He jerks off all the hobos, right-handed only.
Take off, you hoser.
Take off, you fucking hoser. You still have that till falls
Brad,
asleep. You jerk off the homeless. You fucking cunt.
I'll steamroll you.
In what? In what?
He's gonna hit you with the douchebag. He's gonna hit you with the douchebag.
He's got the douchebag move?
No, he doesn't have any moves.
I asked him what he did earlier, and I forgot what he said.
He said he's a lawyer, but contractual lawyer, so he just sits at a desk fucking masturbating to weird fucking porn.
Yeah, but I do that, and I still do my job. What's your excuse?
I have no excuse.
Brad,
I gotta go get a beer.
You don't do your job. Nobody does your job.
What's up, Ev? What?
Nobody does your job.
Nobody can do my job.
You're the only person in the world that can do your job.
Apparently. Technically.
And you don't even want to do it. So
I don't even know what it is.
Laundry, okay. Carolyn Looms had a super chat. Bradley, who has the best traps?
Who has the best traps?
I'm assuming she means out of our family.
The best traps between us?
I would say all the brothers.
I'm going to rank them from top to bottom. Who has the best traps?
Yep.
Okay. Adam, Brett, Evan, James, myself. Traps are your neck, right? Your neck?
not your neck, it's your upper back. But yeah,
Upper-
the Goldberg
So
Lesnar muscles.
okay, I apologize. So I'm sorry. Adam, Brett,
These ones.
Evan, James, Brett than me.
These ones.
I have nothing impressive. Evan does work that involves his lats. Brett's a big, strong motherfucker. James is proud in his physique, and Adam is better at his physique than anybody. So, yeah, that's my
Adam's a
story.
big
I'm
dude.
sticking to it. Adam,
So
James,
it's
Evan,
actually a
Brett,
trick
myself.
question. It is a 5-way tie, and we all lose. Our whole family, as genetically gifted as we are at being big, strong dudes,
Yeah, we took
we
a
grow
pass
this
on.
way. We don't have that. None of us have traps. None.
Yeah,
All
apparently
shit. We all got wide, pointy shoulders, no traps.
Yeah, we took a pass on that.
Yeah. Well, we would rather trade that off for something that's like functional for strength.
And if one of us has traps, one of us has specifically focused on getting traps, which means they're not doing nothing. Which
Right.
means, what are you doing?
I got a hell of a set of fucking back straps, though. I got some pretty good fucking tenderloins in there.
Yeah, that's what you get for eating fucking beef tenderloin.
Fuck beef. I hate beef
Why?
because it's not moose.
Moose is better.
I love moose. All right, McPhee, Mount Everest.
You know what I love more than
No,
moose?
That pointy. Jesus. So Marcus said something I wanted to. Jesus. Best straps car. The real question is the pointiest shoulders. Yeah, pointy shoulders. Who's got
James.
the pointiest shoulders?
James.
Yeah, he's a skinny little.
That's
fucker.
based on body fat percentage alone because he takes
James
care
is
of
fatter than
himself
me
a
right
little
now.
bit. What?
I'm actually the thinnest of the family right now.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No, if we all take our shirts off and flex, I'm the only one that you can see a half an ab on.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, James is almost as heavy as me.
What?
Yeah.
I just saw him like was in the bush.
Right, and he's got a gut.
I drank all fucking day with him. No.
Right, well, you must have been fucking real drunk before you started looking at his abs.
I was cross-eyed before.
How drunk do you have to
fucking
be
went
to start
hard.
checking out your brother's body, though? What the fuck?
Oh, come on. Like, you haven't done the.
Well, yeah, but I know how drunk I got to be to do it.
Not
Anyways,
drunker than me, apparently.
Marcus
Because remember,
said
I was drunker than you.
something somewhere that I can't fucking find in the goddamn chat.
He said McPhee, Mount Everest shoulders, not that pointy.
Oh,
He's killing the jar.
Is Devin coming to coach you in January? Well, Marcus,
It's a good question.
Devin doesn't
I wanna
coach
know.
anybody anymore. He's way too famous. He's too big for little people.
Hmm.
But when you super chatted into his live the other night, he said, now, I'm sure DF can find that clip and we can hold him to it. But he said, now that you just bought his ticket with that super chat, he has to go to Ireland and he does want to be at that show. But as far as coaching me, honestly, not so much. I'd rather have like Roy in my corner who doesn't even arm wrestle.
Yeah.
At least he won't try to
gross.
tell me some stupid, weird bullshit. He'll just like rub my arm like he's supposed to.
Yeah.
Hey, Roy, no, get off my fucking feet. My arm is tired. Get up here. No, Roy, that's my balls. Get my arm. It's tired.
I'll be right back.
He needs another beer that he hasn't drank yet.
It's gonna be okay. What's up, Evan?
Yes, Carolyn, we are all strong as fuck.
I haven't talked to you in a dog's age, Jeff. We'll get to your super chat.
What?
I
We
don't see
went
it.
hunting a week ago.
Yeah. Sorry about the fucking partridge thing. I was
Yeah,
way
you
too
fucked
hungover
that
to be
all
fucking
up.
hunting.
All right, Brad.
Way too hungover.
Strongest ones of the family in order.
Strongest in order, like naturally, like right now, boom. You just throw us in a strongman competition without training, boom. Who's the strongest?
Yep.
Brett, Adam, Evan, me. No, James, me.
See, now strongman competition, I would put you over James.
It depends what does the strongman competition entail?
They're
Is
all
deadlift involved?
in a traditional strongman. You got an awful lot of like weird lifts. The Atlas Stone, shit like that, or it's not stuff that you're going to be doing in a gym.
On a range.
It's going to be
Okay.
a lot of fucking just be able to use your back and lift shit.
That's fine. I got them all day. But
So, in a strongman competition,
I don't know what is it. Okay.
I don't know who would win that now.
Adam because he works out, or Brett because he's naturally stronger, or you because
Well, they're
you're
both just
stubborn,
giant
or James
dudes.
because he's more stubborn, or me because I'm better.
Well, that's a really tough one.
I don't know. I
Brett
don't
and
know.
Adam are weird, right? So Brett is just like ogreishly naturally strong. He can just do crazy fucking shit that people can't fucking do. But if you ask him to do it, here's where he fails. It's because he's trying to do it. So we were on a roof, and there was a bundle of shingles just laying in his way. And without thinking about it, he just reached out with his left hand, picked the bundle up. It's open. Just pinch gripped the fuckers together so hard that they didn't start falling around. Picked it up, grabbed the shingle, put it, nailed it, put another one there, nailed it, put another one there, nailed it, set it back down. All right, so not just picked it up, but held it while working for like a minute and then set it back down. We all saw this. Adam and I, we were like, what the fuck? You can't just do that. I can pick one up when it's still in the wrapper, right, with one hand. But I mean, it's the full of my arse. There's just no way to squeeze hard enough to not have them fly all over and get all fucked up when they're out of the wrapper.
Are his hands a lot bigger than yours?
They're definitely bigger than mine, yeah.
Yeah, that helps.
Sizable difference. It's a sizable difference, Roy.
Yeah. I got big hands. He's got really big fucking hands. So yeah, he's just like, he could do some weird fucking freakishly strong fucking things. But when we all saw this, we're like, that's fucked up. So we're all sitting down on break, and we're like, we just started trying to pick up a bundle of shingle like that. Like, Brett, can you pick up a bundle of shingles like that? He's like, fuck, I doubt it. Like, well, try. He grabs it, and he can't fucking do it. Can't do it. We all just watched him fucking do it with no problem, and not just pick it up, but hold it and work effortlessly. It's fine. But as soon as we're watching him, he is a notorious bed shitter for competition. You know, he beats me right-handed. Well, he's 34-1 against me? No, that's Mike Gould. Brett is 24-1 against me, right-handed.
Yeah.
In competition.
Yeah, long story fucking short, if you give fucking Brett and Adam, James and Evan's brain, and you swap brains with them, Adam and Brett would fuck everybody up in the country at arm wrestling.
Well,
No
why don't
problem.
you just let us be them? Fuck, I already
What?
got the brain. That's the hard part, right?
No, I'm just saying, if you were to fucking put your brain in Adam's fucking body and Brett and James swap brains when it comes to competition on the table,
Yeah,
good
some people
fucking-
just get fucked
good
around with
luck.
that stuff. Like it's really
Good
hard
luck.
for them. So he can't do some shit like, you know that Brett has never beaten Abby Bench?
What?
Right.
I'm beating Abby Bench. You fucking
Right.
serious?
Brett hasn't.
What?
But Brett beats me.
But Abby doesn't arm wrestle anymore. But I see your point here. I mean, he's
even when he was.
Yeah, but he's a big, strong guy.
He
And
is.
Brett
He is.
hasn't
He's a
beaten
very
him?
big dude. He's very strong, but he wasn't overly gifted at arm wrestling. You know, he was getting way better.
I've beaten him and Brett hasn't.
Right. But Brett beats
No.
me all the time. You know, he's
doesn't.
just like that. He can do
It doesn't.
things that don't matter to him. But if he gets nervous or thinking about it, he can't fucking do it anymore. Competition, not great for him.
All right. Well, shout out to Abby Bench. But I mean, like, yeah, I could have sworn that Brett would have fucking just crop dusted him. That's right. Fired in his face and then beaten him. Like,
Couple of quick comments from the chat here.
sure.
Jake Charles says, I've seen Brett fall down 2 sets of stairs, drunk as hell, then proceed to destroy everyone at practice in Evan's basement. Laughing my ass off. That was the night that Brett came in all fucked up on the rum, and he fell down the fucking stairs, and then he stood up, and everybody's laughing at him, and he got pissed off about it, and he smashes the table and says, my fucking table,
This
who
is
wants
my
some?
fucking table.
And he tried to do like the Michael Todd thing where he jumps onto the table, but he jumped over the fucking table and then ended up upside down, face first into the cement on the other side of the table.
Oh,
And then he stood up and whooped all of our asses for an hour straight. Drunk as fuck on rum. Doesn't remember it, but it happened. Jake was there. All right. Super chat from Carolyn Looms. Roy, what do you like to lift or train viciously on?
honestly, my favorite
Hobos.
my favorite lift is the deadlift, to be honest with you.
What do you lift?
I have had to take like a 3-month hiatus from deadlifting to work on some lingering.
Yeah, well, you had your nails done, so I get it.
I'm not a great deadlifter. I mean, like I was deadlifting around 450 when I stopped, and then I mean, I'm not like
450 ain't bad, man. Like
I'm not-
500's that's the big one, right? And
I was-
for you to even be that close, I'm like really surprised. I know you're like 250 pounds, but I just think you're a bitch. So 450 is like really good. I'm
Whoa.
impressed.
Whoa.
Well, thank you.
He's your number one fan.
Right. This is what we call a neg. It's a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like saying something nice, but still being a dick.
Hey, Roy.
Yes,
I
sir.
suck at arm wrestling too. You want to have a match?
You want to be friends? You want to go do karate in the garage?
Yup.
All right. And Dylan Miller says if Evan can carry 5 bundles of shingles up a ladder, he has to be the strongest. I am definitely the strongest at lifting shingles onto my shoulder and carrying them up a ladder. That's no contest.
That was based on practice, repetition.
Brett and Adam might be able to get 3, but neither of them would get 4.
And you did 5.
Yes.
You big stud, you.
Now, you got to keep in mind, this is like 15 years ago,
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
and my spine wasn't completely destroyed yet. There
Yep.
is no way I could do 5 anymore. I was still 6 feet tall back then.
And you shouldn't. You shouldn't try that.
It
bad.
just hurt too much. If I
bad.
did that now, I'd be spending 3 days not walking.
Yeah, it's bad for you. Don't.
I could still do 4.
Children, shingles are bad. Okay.
Good. Yes. I'm waiting all night for a fucking reference.
To South Park?
Sure.
Just anything you get.
Okay.
Okay.
That's bad. Okay.
Now,
Now I want to know where you.
I think
heard
the funniest
terrific
thing-
assemblies. Good.
all right, now, don't be
I'm
shy.
drunk
Can we
with
get an
you.
answer from
Okay.
somebody who's not a complete retard? It's okay, children. Go ahead. Don't be shy. It's funny whenever Roy talks about deadlifting because you know he means the people in his body's in basement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I've never been a gym guy. Brad, you've done
No.
some gym shit, right?
I was there for 6 to 8 weeks, but yeah, I was having a good time.
What do you
Anyways,
deadlift?
what's the question? What?
What have you deadlifted?
What was I deadlifting
Yeah, what did you do? What was your big number?
for deadlift? I don't know. Wasn't a big number. Deadlifts and squats weren't big. My bench was more impressive. But
Well, you probably
deadlift,
both
typically-
outbench me.
what?
You probably both outbench me,
Oh yeah, no problem, because you can't bench for the shit.
but I probably got you both in the deadlift.
You got
Well-
Roy.
I do have Roy.
Yeah, you got Roy.
You never gave us a number yet.
I don't know what my deadlift number was. I never did deadlift or squats. I was just
You never
Roy?
trained. You never.
no.
You never-
I the only time I ever fucking focused on like fucking lifting was for a very brief period for like 2 months, and I went from barely able to do 135, like barely able to do 135 for reps, and then all of a sudden, like 8 weeks later, I was doing 275 for reps. It was fucking retarded. I could bench. It made no sense. Like how
You were
did I
benching
double my fucking
275?
weight? I was benching 275 for reps.
Did you ever do one max?
No,
So
I
what'd
never
you
I never fucking went PR. I don't know what that max was. I have no idea. But I was
Well,
doing
you were
270
repping better than my PR, so
I was repping 275 after like 8 weeks of going to the gym consistently for like 2 months. It was
Mark is
awesome.
talking about
and
deadlifts.
then I stopped because I'm lazy.
Well, that's true. But
It
Mark
is
is
true.
talking about deadlifts. He thinks that 524 as a beer is a deadlift. But a 24 beer is only 33 pounds if it's full. An
Yeah.
empty case, far less.
Yeah, fluid ounces got up, man. They do.
Yeah.
They do.
I've only ever deadlifted once.
And it was 500 pounds.
That's it.
Million pounds.
I know I could do more than that, though.
1 million pounds.
No, 500.
Okay.
But I don't like it. It's not comfortable.
Yeah, why would you fuck your hamstrings in your lower back? Why?
It's just my spine, like that weight. It doesn't matter
Spinal.
which way you're fucking standing. All of that weight is coming straight down your spine, and
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
fucked.
Can be good.
5 cases of beer, no problem. I'd prefer to drink them over carrying them, but I can do it just fine.
That's right.
We got a video of me holding 4 cases of Tall Boys after a fucking match.
That's hard.
I was pretty fucking tired from the match, so that sucked. But yeah.
Sometimes I come out of the gym and I can barely hold on to the steering wheel.
So what was your bench, Roy?
Me, I've never tried to max out. I can tell you my current regime, I go in.
What is the highest number that you have ever been able to take off the bar, put down to your chest, and then push back up?
315.
The most I've ever attempted in one attempt was 285, but right now I'm working out. I do 5 reps of 135, 185, 225, 245, and then 265. I do 5 reps of 265 at the top of my pyramid.
But why would you do 185 and 225 and 245?
Because he's working out in a different system for different gains.
I'm not trying to get like really be a heavy. I'm just trying to.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't even know what my max.
I don't do gym stuff. I did it one time and holy shit, it was fun.
So a lot of people will do that where they do that building thing where you're doing sets of 5. You get a much better pump out of your workout. You don't kill your body as bad, but you will blow right up. You will get pretty good gains out of doing that increased volume sets of 5.
Like anybody in the super chat who actually works out, please comment and educate
Well,
us.
Uncle John's
We don't know what the
mustache
fuck
just
we're doing.
fucking super chatted in for $6.99 saying for Roy to tell another fight story. Now, Uncle John's mustache would be a guy that you could ask something like this. He was on Team Canada for powerlifting. So he'd probably know a little bit about benching.
Probably.
A lot more than I do, I'm sure.
A lot more than me. I've never successfully bench pressed 200 pounds in my life.
Fuck you.
Can't do it. Never done. I've
Bullshit.
tried.
Bullshit.
All right.
I'll
Can't
get
do
you
it.
there.
I don't bench.
I'll get you there.
I'm shit.
2 days. 2 days you can do it.
In 2 days.
2 days.
I tried it with
Why?
Mulvihill. Nope.
You try Mulvihill.
So Mulvihill and I actually went to the gym for like a week straight, and then COVID shut the gym down.
Right.
And I haven't been back since.
Fuck. Okay.
But I know I could not do 200 pounds. So Mulvihill and I were using the same numbers ish on our hands, arms, whatever.
Yeah.
He killed me at any like total body workout except for anything to do with the back. When we started like rowing or doing anything like that, I kill him.
Do you want me to tell another fight story?
No, but Uncle John's mustache wants you to tell another fight story.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Don't even tell me who it was. Just start in the first person.
It's me. So this is
How badly did you get beat up this time?
just
I
listen.
became a lawyer. I can't
Just
fight, so I learned how to sue.
No, listen. So this has been many years ago. So I was dating this chick for several years, and then we broke up. And I kind of went through a rough period. It was kind of a rough, I was not sad. I didn't like the way it ended, and I was, a little bit emotional trauma. So I'm living by myself.
What was his name?
Funny. Anyway, so this chick that I knew from around town, like I had known her, like, and I knew she probably wasn't a good idea, but anyway, she was like this down on her luck chick, and I let her move in with me, right?
Brad's
Right.
finger in the light like it's a clitoris again.
I like that. Very impressive. So I was like, yeah, she's down on her luck. She needs a break, whatever. She's got nowhere to live. So I let her move in with me. Only the conversation we had was that she was gonna, she's gonna move in with me, and she's gonna get a job. She's gonna get back on her feet, and she's gonna get a car, and she's gonna get a job. All this stuff, right? So she moves in with me, and I'm still going to work every day, and she's there for like a month. And it's like I come home from work, and she's like drank all the beer that's in the refrigerator. She's eating any kind of leftover food that's left around. And I start having these conversations. I'm like, well, how's your job search going? And she's just like, well, I've talked to a couple of people. I'm having a hard time. And it's like, so I realized at some point about a month and a half into.
All right, so we had to mute Roy Baker here because we had a super chat in here from the same guy that wanted Roy to tell a fight story that wanted me to tell Roy to shut the F up and mute his story. So, that's where we're at right now. Roy, you have to click the unmute button at this point.
Okay, so
Roy, there was a super chat. You were asked to shut the F up.
I'm trying to get to it, Uncle John's mustache, for Roy to tell it. He said for Roy to tell another. Tell Roy to shut the F up and mute his story.
Right.
Okay.
So he super chatted in for you to tell a story, and then super chatted in to tell you to shut the fuck up.
Wow, you just have no
I think
attention.
that might be the best 2 consecutive super chats ever.
Anyway, so I'm gonna finish this fucking story.
Oh, he's telling the story anyways.
Yeah.
Right.
So I started realizing, okay, like this piece of shit. She's just, and what I found out was she was actually a meth head, right? She was a meth head. Okay, so I was just like, okay.
Was she attractive?
No, not really. I mean,
he says.
I mean, if you say not really, that means there was a little something there, which means she's way out of your fucking league. You should have known there was something wrong in the beginning.
You needed several beers. Anyway, so background. Years before, I dated this chick named Christine, who was 5 feet 9 inches tall,
and a 1956 chef.
And she was 5 feet 9, and she was like mean. Like this chick, I've seen her send chicks at the bar to the hospital. You know how a lot of chicks, when they want to fight, they think it's just going to be a little slappy and some hair pulling. No, this fucking bitch Christine would ball her fist up and fucking hit a chick in the face like a man. I mean,
why do you hate women so much, Roy?
I'm not. I'm just telling
you.
I'm just telling you what happened. So I'm still friends with Christine, and Christine has a reputation. I mean, she has.
Well, before you get any further with Christine, did the meth head give good gum jobs?
Gummies.
No, she didn't.
Well, she wasn't a very good meth head if she had teeth.
Right. She wasn't very good.
She wasn't going all out at anything. This bitch was half-assing her way through life.
So basically, I came to this conversation with this chick, and I'm like, look, you got to go. And she's like, no, I don't have to go. You can't put me out of here. And I'm like, you don't think so? She's like, no, I don't think so.
So this fight story is you fighting a girl.
No, hold on. So I pick up the phone, and I start dialing. And she's like,
are you a cop caller?
No, listen. She goes, oh.
Did you call Nanya?
Listen. She's like,
I don't want to listen.
She's like, oh, you gonna call the law? I ain't scared of the fucking law. You ain't gonna call the law on me. I said, nah, bitch, I ain't calling the law. I'm calling Christine. And immediately she goes, whoa, hold on. Settle down. Let's just pump the brakes and calm down. Let's just don't go crazy, Roy. And I'm like,
you have a video of Christine fighting this chick, and hopefully a titty pops out.
No.
Titty.
But let me tell the rest of the story.
I don't want to hear it.
So
Whatever. I'll go take a piss. Tell your story.
I called Christine. I did call Christine. I told Christine, I said, look, this is what's going on. I said, let's just say her name was Brandy. I said, Brandy? She's like, yeah. I was like, I let this bitch move in with me and she's fucking me around. She's not trying to get a job. She's just a piece of shit. And I told her she's got to go. And she's like, I don't have to go. And Christine's like, put her on the fucking phone. And I'm like, all right. So I hand her the phone and she's like, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Hands me back the phone. Christine told her, she said, listen, bitch, I live an hour away from there. She's like, if I have to drive all the way over there, I'm going to beat the fucking shit out of you when I get there. And she knew this bitch was no match for Christine. Like, I'd have to try to fight Christine. I mean, this bitch was mean and tough and her fucking knuckles looked like sharp razor blades. I mean, she was just, I've seen her fuck some chicks up. So in about 5 minutes, some truck pulled up in the fucking yard and this bitch had all her shit gathered up in a trash bag, threw it in the back of the truck, fucking hauled ass. Cause she wasn't scared of the law, but she was scared of Christine coming there and whipping her goddamn ass. I can tell you that. So that was a fight story it didn't have to be a fight, but it would have been entertaining to watch Christine. Like,
okay, so there's no videos of Christine fighting a meth head and somebody's titties popping out.
No, there's not.
I was right. I didn't want to hear the rest of the story. So I ran another poll while Roy was telling this really long fucking story that nobody wanted to listen to.
I did my best, man. Come on.
And I asked the fans if B-Rad should go to bed at 11 p.m.
The answer is no.
57% said no.
No.
Okay, well, here we are. I mean, I'm looking at my fucking clock and it's 11:37. So
No.
you tell me.
You don't know how to read.
It's not right. It's only 8:39.
It's
Well, apparently
after
Christine
fucking
just
8.
showed up at Marcus Thompson's house in Ireland right now.
Shit.
Marcus, get me that video, buddy.
That's like a time zone I can't
Hopefully
even
she
fucking
beats your
equate.
bitch ass.
Seriously, there was not a lot of chicks no chick wanted to fight Christine. They were fucking scared of her, and they should have been.
I'd fight her.
You could beat her, but you've been in a goddamn fight. I'm telling you.
Jesus.
Climb you like
Roy.
a spider monkey.
Roy, come on.
This bitch was mean, man. She's like 5'9", 170 pounds. I mean, she was no fucking joke.
Fucking old little chick who
Roy.
beat your ass.
Jesus, a man that's 5'9", 170 pounds is a fucking joke. How do you
She's-
call that a man at 5'9" and 170 pounds? Like, fuck, you're not a real man until you're 6 foot 200.
Right.
Matt Hughes, GSP.
Yeah. GSP,
Boom.
your favorite fighter ever,
Shut
beer man.
Fuck
fuck
that
up.
guy. That guy's
Shut
a
the
cunt.
fuck up, F.
Man, GSP's a cunt.
GSP's the fucking one of the greatest to
Just
ever
because
do
he
it.
called you out to a fight and he bitched out. He called you
No,
out and bitched out.
I called him out.
And then he bitched out.
Right.
Allegedly.
Lucky for you, because he
No, that was real. Now,
Allegedly.
to be fair, he wasn't that good back then.
He would have rolled
No
you
one-
down the road like a lard can.
Now,
I
that
fuck
might have
you up.
happened. But at that time, I was still during my delusional phases. I didn't really know what was what. I told you about some of this shit off the air.
Yeah.
Right? Where, like, I just didn't know. Like, I legitimately thought I was that good. Because nobody had ever shown me otherwise.
Yeah.
Now, GFP was not that good back then. The best I ever was is not close to what the best he ever was. That's pretty clear. I don't know, man. That confidence I had back then might have fucking helped me out or something. I don't know.
Shit.
He was not that good when he was young. Watch his early fights in the UFC. Like, he couldn't even finish Mayhem.
Yeah, but who else did?
He was a hard guy to finish.
Who else did, F?
Yeah, because he didn't fight anybody good. He never got up that high on the card.
It was 2004. Fuck, man.
Right? Nobody was that good back then.
Yeah, so what?
Man,
what
the
are you trying-
number 23 guy in the UFC at 170 would finish Mayhem in his prime right now, today.
Duh.
Right. So,
Well, You've never had exponential growth like that ever in the history
Well, I'm
of
just
another
saying, man,
sport.
wasn't that good
No,
back
no,
then?
no.
GSP couldn't
No,
finish
fuck
him.
off. You've
GSP
never had the
got a
exponential
lot
growth in a
fucking
sport
better.
like that.
Well,
You
all I'm
haven't.
saying is the George St. Pierre that fucking, even the one that lost to Matt Hughes, would have
The same
stopped
one who beat
mayhem.
Michael Bisping fucking 20 years later? Fuck
Right.
off.
All those versions we saw of GSP later would have finished mayhem. He was not
Yeah.
that good when he
He
was
would've.
still learning. He got better.
I forgot. Where are we going with this?
Fuck George St. Pierre.
Oh,
And I will fight any 5'9", 170-pound woman in the world with a hangover.
We're gonna start calling you Andy Kaufman, beer man.
Oh man, I'm gonna be like Robert Kelly, except I don't gotta make no sandwiches. I'll fight any woman on a sandwich bed if they want.
you're the Jared Fogle of MMA.
I mean, not like a real fighter woman though. Like,
No.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't want to
Ron,
fight like Gabby Garcia.
Oh, she'd fuck you up too.
No, I'm pretty sure if I punched her in the face, she'd fall over and cry.
I think she'd snuggle you.
But I
think
feel really bad. No, I would never let that chick snuggle me, man. Don't ever let that chick wrap around you.
Did? What are you gonna do if she did?
Could you imagine China grabbing a hold of you and like stabbing you with her giant clit?
she's
That's
got
a
a bigger
woman.
she's got a bigger dick than you, beer man.
I don't know about me, but Brad, yeah.
Oh, I'm flattered. Ish.
Have you not seen China's porns?
Oh,
I have.
Of course you have.
Yes,
You're a
no.
wrestling fan.
Duh.
Just don't.
Brad, who's your favorite 80s wrestler?
What's your point here?
Roddy Piper,
No.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair
No.
was shit.
Dusty
Here's the thing.
Rhodes.
There's the thing. The people that consider the goats that fucking mainstream would consider Ric Flair the goat. I don't get it.
I can't
must have
watch
been-
old Ric Flair stuff, man.
You
He
didn't
just
see
irritates me.
you only
Dusty
saw
Rhodes.
I
I'm
only
not
saw
a
him
fan.
on TV. That's right. But I mean, backstage and whatever he did for everybody backstage and like through the careers and stuff. And
you didn't see Ric Flair. You saw Ric Flair in the WWF, right? That's all
Hold
you
on,
ever
guys.
saw him.
1 second.
I've seen
Brad,
old school. Okay.
Brad, 1 second.
Yep.
I need
Yep.
to address the chat here.
Okay.
Guys, yes, I agree. Bradley would hit 5K subs in a week if he was just actually allowed to be himself and be ridiculous. He would be like one of the Logan Paul or Jake Paul guys, except funny. And Schmo, yes, I am definitely out here trying to Fallon Fox people. I will break a bitch's skull if they want to step to the plate. Look, you fuck around, you're going to find out.
That's it.
But I don't want to do like the surgery or I'll do hormone therapy, just not estrogen. I want to go the other way.
You need some tits, beer man.
I got some titties.
He does.
I have active milk ducts.
He does.
Does the beer wife motorboat you, beer man?
They motorboat each other.
I don't want
Never
to
mind
talk
fucking
about
69.
this
They
because I'm gonna say things that's not gonna get me
6,996
laid.
each other, and then they fucking 9,669 each other every goddamn night in the living room. It's amazing. I love you guys.
Brad, I'm gonna have
Equations.
to resend the password for my security cameras. Apparently, you're not using it to make sure nobody breaks into my house when I'm not home.
Hey, you never specified. You
No,
never
I did.
specified. You just said, "Hey, can you watch this when I'm gone?" I said, "Sure." Or when you're there, sure.
No, I never asked you to do that.
I'm sorry.
Also, I would like you to take down your OnlyFans page based on my life. Or at least share the money.
Fair enough. So that's Bradley Bourgoin at OnlyFans, and yeah, $9.99 a month, and we'll talk to you later.
So, Brad, favorite wrestler?
Yes.
We never got it.
My favorite 80s wrestler, he said.
Yeah.
Well, I got a fucking boner for Hogan. I mean, he wasn't that good, but I mean, I always loved Hogan.
Now,
In the 80s?
I get it. You were young. You loved Hogan. It was Hogan.
Sure.
But he had an
But
awful
the guy
lot of
who
push
did the
behind
work?
him. They forced him down your throat, you fucking weirdo.
Sure.
who is the best wrestler though?
Best
If you were to
wrestler
go back to rewatch a match now, is it a Hogan match that you want to watch? Because
No.
if I'm looking for a Hogan match, it's going to be based on who his opponent was, not him.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, best all-time match.
In like that 80s era?
Well, I mean, the right answer for all time happened in the 80s, so
Yeah, fair enough. Well, that's what the question was. Duh. Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking tag team match between fucking like the Hart Foundation and you know what I mean? You're gonna go SummerSlam or Survivor Series of '89 and 1990 between like the tag team wrestlers back then. Somewhere in there, it's got to be.
I can't find the fucking video for it.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite matches I remember watching as a kid was Hart Foundation versus Demolition in a best 2 out of 3 falls.
Yes,
And it was just on
SummerSlam
a Saturday
99.
night show.
SummerSlam '90.
No. It was not
No?
on a pay-per-view. It was a Saturday night show. So it's probably the same match that happened on a pay-per-view later.
Ish.
Like, you know, they do the same build-up where you've got fucking 76 versions in a row of the same house match, and then you see it on a pay-per-view. But I watched it on the Saturday Night Wrestling, and the best 2 out of 3 falls, and that match was awesome. So, best match you've ever seen all time.
The one that I don't know, the one that jumps out to me the most is fucking. I'm gonna say fucking. Goddamn.
WrestleMania 1.
WrestleMania 1.
What was the best match on WrestleMania 1?
Wasn't
I don't know.
one was that the tag team match with Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan?
it was
and
Hogan. It was Hogan
T.
and fucking
Mr. T
yeah, it was
against
Hogan and Piper and Mr. T and
Roddy Piper and Bob Orton.
Yeah.
Okay.
That wasn't the best
that
match.
Sucked because it was.
Yeah, because Mr.
Hogan.
T sucked.
and WrestleMania
Mr.
2.
T
We
was
can
actually
just skip over
impressive
that.
for how bad he was.
Yeah,
we
he
could skip
was-
over Mania 2.
What was WrestleMania 2?
We could skip over that. That was a fucking 3-way fucking catastrophe that they tried to make work. That was amazing, and it didn't.
WrestleMania 2 was the one that had the boxing match between Piper and Mr. T, right? I think.
Okay, what was the best match on WrestleMania 3 then?
Oh,
Macho Man and fucking Ricky Steamboat.
yes. No,
Better
not
than
even.
Andre and Hulk?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
Andre,
by a lot? Are
Andre
you
who
fucking-
needed to be in a fucking wheelchair.
Is that a serious question, Ev?
Well, I have a lot of appreciation for the match between Andre and Hulk.
So do I, but I mean, the best match was fucking Savage and fucking Steamboat.
The match between Andre
Like-
and Hulk was
like-
the shits.
Like, by
Savage
a
and
lot.
Steamboat is easily one of the best matches that has ever been. Those
Considering the
those
area.
dudes went to work.
Dude, fucking Steamboat was still doing it at WrestleMania 25.
Shawn
So-
Michaels got the name Mr. WrestleMania, trying to live up to Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah.
Now, the Hulk Hogan Andre the Giant match in WrestleMania 3. Now, it breaks my heart to explain to the kids that they were lied to by the internet and by professional wrestling. And Andre the Giant has been body slammed by 100 different fucking people multiple fucking times. Hulk Hogan
Jake-
slammed him a dozen fucking times before that.
Yes.
That was the
Yes.
fucking one that brought light
But
to
that
it,
was the
man.
one that happened in the WWF.
Yeah.
No. Actually, in like 1980 or 81, Hogan had a brief run, or not real brief, but he was in the WWF, and him and Andre wrestled then, and he slammed Andre then. He had
Right, but
slammed.
slamming a 400-pound Andre and a 600-pound Andre is not the same move.
He wasn't 600 pounds.
Ask Hogan, he was 700. Fuck off.
He was probably hovering right around 5, but he went up.
Yeah,
He
tell
went-
that to the pallbearers, you fucking look at your bicep. Don't even fucking talk about knowing what weight is.
he went up. I mean, you can slam anybody if they go up for you. I
Not
mean,
everybody could, man. You couldn't.
Probably not.
Also, after looking at you, I doubt Betty Bed would get up for you.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Evan.
The match with what?
I don't know. I like
Fuck
Roy.
Roy Baker.
I'd help him.
The guy's a terrible person.
I like him better than you.
Ah,
Yeah, I mean, he only fucking like murders people and wears their skin around. I just drink beer and call people assholes. Whatever. I'm a bad person.
So,
Yeah,
Casey, I like Evan better now.
Okay, so
all right.
You're welcome.
now the Bloodhound
Don't-
Gang
don't
made a
talk
song
about
about
me.
him.
Please
And
don't
Bambi.
hurt me.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so the match with Hulk and Andre, I think that's my favorite Hulk Hogan match ever. That or the Kevin Nash match, the finger poke of doom.
Oh fuck.
No love for him and oh, sorry, we're talking A's wrestling or like early nights.
Well, right now I'm just
No.
talking Hulk Hogan in general, but
Okay, so no love for him and fucking The Rock at 18.
no, that was
Mm,
horrible.
Why?
I
Why?
hated it. It was terrible.
Really?
He made The Rock look bad, and that's not easy to do,
Well, he tried to make The Rock look good.
which was even worse.
Hey, you want to see even better? Watch him and fucking Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam 05.
So, why I appreciate that Hogan Andre match so much.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan was the biggest thing in the world at that point,
yeah.
right? There was not an athlete in the world that was more recognizable than Hulk Hogan.
No, it was Hogan.
Hmm.
Who?
I mean, if you're saying in the whole world, whoever was the big fucking soccer player at the time was bigger than him.
Man, there was no internet back then. Soccer wasn't even on TV.
What's
I mean,
soccer?
Football,
It's this
whatever.
dumb sport that fucking Europeans fucking like, where you kick this ball around.
It sucks.
No,
I'd rather watch.
Fucking stupid.
football.
You're not even allowed to hit people. It's not actually a sport, so we don't
No.
count that.
I'd rather
we're
watch
done.
chicken. I'd rather
Soccer
watch.
didn't become a thing until Beckham got good. Whatever.
Ugh.
That's when I started watching it. Man, he looks good in those shorts, right?
Yeah.
Roy, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He
Okay,
does.
so
Look at those
the Hulk
glutes.
Hogan Andre the Giant thing,
Check out those fucking
I really
glutes.
appreciate that Hulk actually was able to take care of Andre that well with how bad a shape Andre was in.
Yeah, his back was fucked.
If you watch the match,
He was hurting.
everything they did was based on what Andre was able to do, and Hulk was
And it wasn't much.
no, but he went out of his way. He made sure that the match went over well and didn't have to put Andre out, right? If there was a spot where he had to hit the ground, it was near the ropes or the turnbuckles. Andre was able to get up.
Yeah.
Just the respect that I saw from Hulk, where all in all, the guy's just a fucking douchebag that doesn't give two fucks.
Yeah.
But he did for Andre. So
Well, he's not. I mean,
It's
yeah.
fucking Andre.
Have you
that's
ever
one of the
seen?
reasons. So we covered that I like George the Animal Steel, right? I was a big fan.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons. You know, wow, I didn't even know back then. Back then, the guy had a green tongue and a monkey, and he chewed apart turnbuckles. But as I got older and I start, hearing all the backstories and everything, Andre wrestling against George would get in these spots, and he would call the slam.
Yeah.
And George would pick him up and fall over. He refused to body slam. Could he have done it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he could have. Andre would have definitely let him. He called it.
Well, I heard the story about the first time when they were wrestling, and Andre told George Steele to slam him. George Steele went down and went to try to get him up, and then he failed, and then he backed off and fell down and was holding his back. And Andre told him in the locker room after, he was like, "You get it, I get it, you get it," and he was like, because Steele was like, I don't want to slam. He was like, "That's smart."
That's probably the same interview I'm referring to.
Yeah.
But yeah, he refused to do it. Well, one, respect for Andre, and two, respect for the business.
Yeah. I mean, Andre got slammed a lot.
Jake the Snake so much, and how he he is shit all over Triple H without mentioning his name. Just the whole sledgehammer thing, right?
Yeah.
If I hit you with a sledgehammer, you got to fucking die. That's got to be the end of the match. If anybody believes you're going to get up to the sledgehammer, you expect them to believe I'm going to beat you with a clothesline?
Right.
Like
That's
DDT?
right. That's
You know, he
exactly
fucking just destroyed all credibility to the match.
correct. Yes, totally. Absolutely.
So,
It's fucking stupid. It's just fucking stupid.
but if you watch Triple H do it, he never actually swung the sledgehammer. Like, he never had a work.
Oh, it's always just like sticking them with it. Like,
He'd hit you in the guts. He'd put his hand over it and hit you with that.
right.
Because you go
Because
to
that's how
jail
you-
if you hit him with the full thing.
Because that's how you would fucking use a sledgehammer, right? Duh. I mean, it's stupid. So did you miss the super cat earlier from Carolyn? She said, Roy, how many 10-pound lateral raises can you do?
No, I definitely did miss that. I'm reading it right now, but you already read it. So thank you, Carolyn. And we have a second one from her saying, Roy, grab a gallon of paint, lateral raise cures yawns. She wants to see you working out.
Nah, she doesn't.
I need to know what a lateral raise is.
I think that's like this, right? Like,
This is when you raise things, but it's lateral.
Like a butterfly?
no, like just straight up, like
Yeah, a butterfly.
like holding paint cans and going straight up. Straight arm,
All
straight
I
up.
have is the 35-pound kettlebell right here. I don't think I can do it.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot for that. Yeah, it's too much.
That's pretty good. That's better than I thought I was going to do.
Hey, that was good. Don't blow your hernia out, beer man.
Blow more than his hernia.
If we see your stomach come out of your mouth like a fish that's been
I
caught from
think I
500
fucked
feet,
it
You'll
up.
see more than his
I
stomach
fucked
come
it
out
up.
of his mouth.
My hernia just came out. I got COVID again.
Oh no.
Marcus, pay me first. And then I'm going to come down with this. No, seriously, that's fucking heavy.
yeah, that's too heavy.
I'm going to try it left-handed, though.
Oh goddamn, that's fine.
You just gotta see your left hand sucks.
Yeah.
Who's that hand sucks?
That's not close. So, Brad, we still never got your favorite wrestler from the 80s.
Favorite match?
Well, it doesn't matter. Steamboat Macho Man is the only correct answer.
No, it's not.
That's
Yes,
the one I
it
jumped
is.
to. That's the
No.
one I jumped to.
I have an answer for what is my favorite match. from
Nobody
the
asked
80s.
you, Roy. Because
Battle
it's
of-
probably Steamboat versus Macho Man before they were in the WWE when they
No.
did best work.
Battle of the Belts in Florida. Barry Windham, 60-minute draw against.
You're
Ric
going to
Flair.
tell me Barry Windham was in the best match ever.
Yes.
You're an idiot.
Barry Windham. Listen, there was about a 3-year period in the 80s where Barry Windham was absolutely the best wrestler in the ring in the world. Barry Windham was fucking magnificent. He looked like a shit pump in the WWF because everybody does.
Well,
But
he
he
was
was-
old.
He was great. He was fabulous. Go back and watch the Battle of the Belts. I'd
Rather not. I prefer people that didn't suck.
You cannot watch that match between him and Ric Flair and Barry Windham and not like it. There's no way.
Man, it's a Ric Flair match. I'm not going to like it.
It's good.
I
I'm telling
don't
you.
like Ric Flair. Woo! I really enjoy watching documentaries on Ric Flair. You know, Ric Flair outside of the ring. Fucking, that's a story I will watch over
He's a
and over
fucking
again.
animal.
Yeah,
That
he's
dude
an
is
animal.
fucked up.
Yeah, he's a
But
badass.
in the ring,
For sure.
I don't know, man. I don't get it. You know, he's just too small with his stupid blonde hair. And like I said, when I was a little kid and I got that fucking, what tape was that?
Starcade.
Arcade. And he had his butt hanging out of his shorts. I'm like, why can't you put your pants up? Right? Like, put your fucking pants up.
Because your mom wouldn't let you watch it. And you were mad.
Yeah. Oh, man. Mom put her fucking hands over my eyes in a fucking heartbeat.
She
Some
knew
dude's
better.
butt cheek came out.
She-
And like,
He
this
was trying
was
to
like
look out
the
for
trunks got pulled down. We saw his butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Now, if you got like thrown into the ropes too hard and you gave yourself a wedgie and there's a butt cheek out, she's covering those eyes. But this was pulled down. Like, Mama almost broke that tape on me.
She knew it was a bad thing to let you see a man's bare buttocks.
Yeah. She didn't want me to grow up to be like you. And then he was bleeding, and man, it just drove me nuts. That bleach blonde hair of his, every time he jigged, it just looks so fucking stupid with how blonde he is and how red his hair got. It's fucking stupid looking. And the overselling that every time the motherfucker gets thrown into a turnbuckle, he's got to do fucking 13 fucking spins upside down. Like a jobber throws the guy into the turnbuckle and he does it. What the fuck? Like, come on.
You had to watch him in the 80s pre-WWF to get it. You really did. And I know you didn't. And I understand it. I can understand why you're not a fan of him in the WWF, because honestly,
I was not a fan of him long before he got to the WWF. I actually liked him better in the WWF, even though his best work came before it. I was a fan of him in it because he was such a fucking shiesty cunt.
yeah.
Hiding under the ring to win the Royal Rumble. Jake should have used that spot, but whatever.
Hey, you know who did not like Jake, who actually hated Jake Roberts, was Andre the Giant hated him.
That's not true.
No,
It is true.
No, it's not.
no, it's not.
They said he'd get Jake down on the ground, and when he'd stand on Jake's hair and then pick him up.
I mean,
Like,
Jake
would
told
do it
that
if he was
story on
fucking
Joe Rogan's
fucking with
podcast where he said Andre did a terrible thing to me the one night where I was on the ground, he stood on my hair, grabbed me by the arms, and he just picked me up, ripped all my fucking hair out. Where Jake had to get into his face. That was the first time they wrestled under that banner, and Jake got into his face in the back room. And he didn't want to fight the guy because, you know, like dying's not cool. But
Yeah.
like, look, motherfucker, if you're gonna act like that, I don't want to fucking work with you. If you want to make some fucking money, we can work. But if you want to do that shit, I'm out. And then Andre, once again, all right, you get it.
Andre the Giant would have used
Andre was mad at Jake in that match
Yeah.
because Jake wouldn't hit him.
Slam.
Andre the Giant would use Jake Roberts like a fleshlight.
Like
I mean-
LeVon did to Devin.
Yeah.
So Andre was mad at Jake for not hitting him.
I've heard more to it than that he just thought he was a shitty person,
Fuck
which
me.
he was.
Well,
He just-
not till later.
Just didn't like him.
No, when they did that spot, that was way before, way before. So, like, by the time Andre and Jake did their whole fucking big run together, where Andre was only afraid of snakes, right? And he
Yeah.
would run out of the ring. That they were already good buddies by then. Andre was mad at Jake because Jake wouldn't hit him. Jake could release Medusa. Damien. Fuck Medusa. Damien.
There's another super chat. Wait, there's two more super chats from Carolyn.
Oh
Shit.
man, I suck.
She said, Evan, hell yeah, we need get Roy training. I'm already training, Carolyn.
Yeah, no, we're not
What are
talking
you
about
training
Kegels. We're
for,
talking
Roy?
about arm wrestling.
I do arm wrestling training.
What are you
And
training
Kegels?
for?
You're still doing your Kegels though, right?
Yeah, I'm doing those too.
Nice.
And Roy, can we see you do some upper body feet, please?
I don't know what that means.
I think she wants to see your feet on your upper body.
Nice.
Maybe put my socks on your face or something.
My feet will not go on my upper body. Those days of flexibility are gone. Sorry.
Well, they don't go that high anymore. I used to be able to
Uh,
do it. Man, my jujitsu wasn't too bad back in the day.
I used to
Now
be
my
able to
hat
put,
smells bad though.
I used to be able to put my feet behind my head. I can't do that now.
Yeah, not even close. I can barely touch my forehead anymore. Fuck, I'm old and fat.
I'm 48 years
Damien
old.
doesn't go by Medusa. Damien's fucking dead.
Right? I'm 10 years older than you, Beer Man.
Yeah, and I got a lot more miles than you.
You do. No doubt.
So quit using your age like a crutch. It's a fucking number for you.
No, it's real. You get to be I'll be 49 in January.
Yeah, and I'll be 73 by like next year. So whatever.
But I'm still out here repping your Max, Beer Man.
Oh my God, are you still going on about that? Are you actually wrapping my max though?
Repping your Max.
Well, let's see you do lateral raises with a kettlebell that's 35 pounds.
I'll give it a
Okay.
shot.
Wait, you guys know what kettlebells are?
He's got one. He just had one.
Oh.
Beer Man was using a kettlebell. You didn't see it?
Missed it. Drunker than you.
Bradley seems like he's a little fucked up, beer man.
All right, Brad.
And-
That's a 35-pound kettlebell.
That's a kettlebell.
Oh, it's on this side. It says it.
Yeah, it says
Okay.
35 pounds.
Verified.
And I was going,
Verified.
oh, fuck, it's getting harder.
You can't do that. Fucking
Don't do
settle
that.
down, man.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Settle the fuck down.
Oh,
You're gonna,
no, that's it. It's not coming up again.
you're gonna be shitting blood in the morning, beer man.
What's that have to do with lifting weights?
Well,
Doesn't.
And if you saw the
He
size
likes
of the
the
butt
spicy
plug I
food.
need to use to go to sleep, you would understand why I shit blood. Ah, fuck. I did not mean to say that on YouTube.
Nope.
Hey, guys,
you go,
forget
Evan.
what I said. Look at this shiny metal.
Boom.
wow.
Here he goes.
Wait,
Is
where's
that
this
your-
one?
Game.
Is that your first place at the Special Olympics?
August 9th, 2014, men's right-handed, 221 plus, first place.
Good job.
And this one was in Peterborough, match of the day. I
Oh,
don't know who that was against.
Yannick.
No, Peterborough. I pulled a super match against Brian DeZormo. There's no way that got match of the day. I was way too good. Maybe my left-handed match against Rick Heidebrecht,
What year?
2014.
Oh,
So there was a
okay, I
video
don't know
of
yet.
me against Rick Heidebrecht where you hear Smitty yelling, "Goodness gracious!" And
Goodness
I was trying to break my arm in
Some
that
of my favorite
left-handed
fucking audio
bullshit I
clip
was
of all
doing
time
against
in
the
arm wrestling.
left-handed.
He's got to get back into it. Fuck, man. He was
Really?
getting really good.
Smitty.
Yes. The Smitty was getting really fucking good.
Dude, the only left-handed shoulder press on our team that's better than his is Brett.
Mm,
Nobody else can press with the kind of pressure that Smitty does.
You have a new super
yeah,
chat.
I felt it. When he's in, he's all fucking in. And then some.
Yeah,
Good luck.
like,
Good
That's
fucking luck.
fucking
You
for
get
real.
caught. You
All
get
right,
caught in a
Mr.
precarious
McPhee
position
says-
whenever he's got his shoulder in. Good.
be
luck.
rad.
Yeah.
Mr. McPhee has a super chat. Bradley,
Mr. Who?
great to meet another Bourgoin. Seems you're all cooler than Evan. What brother is the best drinker? Is it Evan?
It's Evan.
Which brother? Okay, sorry. Nice to meet a nice brother who's like, well,
What
thank
brother
you.
is the
And
best
what's the
drinker?
question?
What brother is the best drinker?
Well, first, address the comment of seems all of my brothers are cooler than me.
He's like 75% right. And that's right. You can do the math. He's got 4 brothers. Figure it out. One of us isn't cooler than him. And to address the question, like, I forgot. I'm drunker than you. What was the
What
question?
what brother is the best drinker?
The best drinker.
I don't know if best means who can drink the most or best as in they have the
Best
best.
to like hang out with when they're drinking.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Jake Charles said, Evan, best drinker. Yeah, laugh out loud.
Of all the brothers, yeah. It's either Evan or Brett, based on your criteria.
I'm gonna say
Evan,
any given
Evan
night.
Evan might got you for volume. Brett's there for entertainment when drinking.
Any given night, any one of us can beat the others.
For sure. Hell, you were with me on Sunday.
There's not a guy in the family that hasn't drank the most on some nights. And it's actually a lot more even than you would think. Now, Brett consistently enjoys getting the drunkest. I got a little older and stopped getting that fucking hammered all the time, you know?
Yeah, it's an age thing, definitely.
Well, it's like being able to walk in the morning thing.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if I get as drunk as he does, I will do that dumb shit that fucking hurts me. So I kind of generally I keep it tame, 30, 40 beers tops. Right now I can go hard, but not usually. I usually don't.
Yeah.
Brett doesn't give a fuck.
But he's young still, right? He's like 20 something, right?
No, Brett's
No.
32.
He's 32. The
He's
youngest is
32.
32.
Yeah.
The oldest is 40.
Me boop.
You're not the oldest one.
No,
Me? No.
No,
Yeah.
beer
So it
man.
goes Adam, Evan, Jamie, Riley, Brett.
I got you.
The alphabet people.
So Adam is Jane's dad.
Allegedly.
I did send him the link to come on tonight.
Allegedly.
The beer chugs Evan can do are awesome to watch. Well, of course they are. It's fucking impressive. But yeah, so Adam's the oldest. His son is Tarzan or Jane that hangs out with Tarzan.
Jane.
Yeah. Jane. Logan is
Jane's the fucking national champion, which you are not. Shut your mouth.
he won the 135-pound youth
Doesn't
division
matter.
left-handed.
Doesn't fucking
Like
matter.
those are the three worst things you could possibly fucking add
Doesn't
to a
matter. We're not
category.
being sexist. We're not being ageist. We are arm wrestlers.
135
We are
youth
entertainers.
left-handed.
He
Nobody gives a fuck
he
about
beat-
any
he
of those
accomplished that
categories.
beat before you.
He beat
Before
everybody that
Brad.
showed up. He beat everybody that
Not
showed
before
up,
Al,
Beer Man.
but
He
anybody else
cried
besides me,
on
he got
TV
there.
before
So, like,
winning,
what-
though.
Why are we talking
So
about?
he lost right-handed in the finals at Nationals and then
Yeah.
starts crying. And Adam,
So?
being the loving father that he is, runs
He's a good
over
man.
to find the camera crew and says, "You got to go check this out. Logan's fucking crying because he lost." So he gets cameras stuck in his kid's face that's crying because he lost. He's like, "Well, I just didn't do as good as I wanted to. So, whatever. We're going to reset, redo on the left hand." Then he goes out. He does win left-handed.
Yeah.
And then he did a backflip off the
What?
stage while winning a gold medal. So, I mean, kind of redeemed himself a little bit. It was like trading a van in for a moped.
There's
Yeah, but
nothing
you're
wrong
talking
with
about a dude
crying.
who cried
Totally
over spilled
redeemed
milk this
himself.
morning. So it's like, can we give him a break here? I mean, he won a national title. You didn't fuck up. He got there.
Yeah.
Well, I only
Oh.
didn't win a national title because fucking Mike Gould's an asshole.
Nog Nog, who's there? He's stronger than you at the time. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I don't feel bad about that, though.
Why would you? It's Mike Gould. Shout out to Mike Gould.
He was a lot stronger than me right now.
God damn, that day he was. Nobody on the okay, and I agree with you on this. Nobody in Ontario, Canada, I'll say fucking the entire Western fucking hemisphere. was gonna
Dave
fuck with
Chafee
Joe-
might
was
be
gonna fuck
able to
with Mike
hold me
Gould
like that.
day.
But
They
here's
weren't.
the thing,
With the exception of fucking maybe
Dave
Devin
Chafee.
or SB. Nobody was fucking with him left-handed that
Fuck
day in
yes.
2017. Nobody.
So I've arm wrestled with a lot of fucking top guys. I know where those levels are.
Yeah.
Just about any of them. If they were to let me right out on their hand and just let me go as hard as I can, like they're trying to hold on to me in a practice pull without a strap, right? They're just like giving me everything and letting me do what I want. They're all at least going to slip and go to straps because they can't hold it. That is the only time I've ever felt that much strength, except for Devin getting ready for Levon. But he was letting me right out into his fucking fingertips. Full out post. Like, it is not possible for somebody to let you have more leverage than that and still hold you, shake his head, look at me, and saying, talking shit's not enough. You got to fucking train. Fuck. It sucked. That was an ass kicking on my side. I came goddamn close on the left hand with him that day, though.
Yeah. Much closer than the right. But when you grip up and you go all in, full fucking committal to your position, and he looks at you and he's like, yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah, it wasn't close.
What do you do? What do you do?
Well, that was the second
Accept
time I
it.
pulled him that day.
You
where
can't.
instead of trying to get right out on his fingers, like, if you're going to let me get out there, I'm going to go. It's just, I have so much leverage. It's stupid not to. Right. But clearly I got shown why that's not going to work. So the next time I wanted to get right in there, bury my shoulder. If you're going to let me do anything I want, I'm burying my entire fucking body in front of you. And he fucked me right off that table. It was terrible.
Yeah, I've been fucked off the table. It's not fun.
All right. So another super chat. Carolyn Looms. Roy,
Boom.
you versus me, 50-pound lat raise challenge. Hands once.
And then she has an explanatory statement too under that. She says, my bad, 10 pounds times 50 reps.
Ooh,
Okay, we'll do it.
endurance.
When? Right now?
No,
Well,
no,
I'll send you the link right now.
I don't know that I can come up with a 10-pound weight, or definitely not two of them to do.
Roy, grab something lighter and write 10 pounds on it.
Burp.
Losing to a girl's embarrassing.
Would you believe this weighs 10 pounds?
Yes.
No,
If you write 10 pounds on the end of it, I would. It's official. It's on the
he's
end.
got a point. Fuck.
I worked out really hard today. I can't lift anything right now.
How is Brad's beard game? Ever feel the pressure to grow it out? I think Brad has the second best beard of the family.
When it's grown?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Does Adam have a better beard than you?
No. In my opinion, no.
Do I?
We're going to go back to criteria of what means better beard. Yes, you take first.
I think we'd really have to see you let it fucking grow out to find out.
Yeah, but I can't.
Yeah,
Okay,
the whole job, fucking
April.
nuclear shit.
April.
Gas
I have to be
mask.
clean shaven. I got to wear a respirator. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so
yeah,
April.
you can't have a beard if you're going to have to
Yeah,
wear a
fucking
respirator.
engineers, man. They're all bullshit.
Are you an
I'm
engineer? What
No.
are you? What do you do?
I'm a retard.
You're not allowed saying that.
Sorry. I am
No,
a...
you're flame retardant material. Flame retardant.
He has a very
That's what I meant to
smooth
say.
brain. Not a lot of surface area. That's not true. Brad's intelligent as fuck. He can figure out the square root of a pickle. Just can't figure out how to open the jar.
I also can't arm wrestle with a dam.
Well, that's not true.
That's not true. You're good. You beat Beer Man. You smashed him to the fucking
Both
pad.
hands.
Once upon a time. By the way, that's 2014. We're 2022. I'm not going to compete again until 2023.
Uh-oh,
Maybe.
Mr. McPhee says he's dropping big super chats if Carolyn joins and does this contest with Roy.
Yeah.
10 pounds lateral raise, right?
Sideways.
Let me go see if I can find a 10 pounder. Hold on.
Hey, Brad, you want to
Well,
chug a
Roy's
beer?
jerking off. How's it going, Ev?
You want to chug a beer?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll chug like a beer. You any good at chugging?
Nope.
You any good at counting?
Nope.
You're a fucking engineer.
I'm not. I don't have a stupid fucking ring.
Brad, we've
Yep.
covered this. When it's time to tell stories, let me do it so this way they don't suck.
Okay.
So
those
you're
of
an
you who don't
engineer. You should know
know,
how to count. Did Brad just leave? What the fuck? Hold on, guys. Trying to figure shit out. I'm not that bad at this, but I'm a little bit bad at this because, mostly because I'm not very good at it. So, back to here, back to here, back to here.
Sorry.
Brad, what happened?
Not sure.
So,
My famous fucking lines. I'm drunker than you.
now I haven't taken a sip out of that beer yet. You can see that's still full.
That's 12 ounces.
Can you count the chug? You just poured a beer into a beer.
Okay, so take my word for this. This is 9.5 ounces. You got 12. Full beer.
Cheers, buddy.
So you have more than I do.
Cool. Cheers.
Clink. And
Nope. Now, I was actually empty for like a good bit. I was just like trying to get the last. But
Num, 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 num.
maybe if you rewind the stream, you could see. I don't know if the lighting was right, so you could see past the label. But I was empty for a good bit there.
Well, if anybody asks, you win.
Well,
You won.
well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not possible to chug out of a can as fast as I chug out of a bottle. It's not. Can't be done.
No.
Not without shotgunning.
Physics.
Right. Give you a straw, put a hole in the can. Yes. But I thought I had a lot more time. Because you're in a can. Like, you just can't chug that fast. So I was showing off going, and then all of a sudden you put it down at the same time as me, like, I fucked up. I should have went quick.
You won. It doesn't matter. You still won.
Well, apparently you won on the big beer chug.
So,
Or are people just trolling me saying that you won the big beer chug?
I think people just want you to lose. They don't want me to win. They don't know who the fuck I am. They just want you to lose.
That's a real thing.
It is
People
a real
do
thing.
want me to lose. Like,
Honestly, if
I've
I
been
was
to
a
events where
YouTuber
my
and I had an
brothers
arm
and
wrestle and I
family
saw you,
are
I
cheering against
would
me.
want you to lose too.
My mother came to one event and she cheered against me.
Shut up. Your mom loves you. Shut up. Your mom loves you.
Well, yeah, she loves me. She paid my bar tab, which is super
She
huge.
what? She paid your bar tab.
The Nitro event.
Yeah. That's a win, Mom. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, against the guy
So at the
that
end of the
you
day,
ended
I'm
up
like,
meeting in the finals, Mr. Andrew Scott. Shout out to
right.
Andrew.
So at the end of the day, I win,
talk.
whatever. I
He's got a
walk
good-
over and they're like, hey, your
Yeah,
beer
yeah, it's
tab
all
is
about you.
$387. And I'm like, hey, that's cool. Hey, so I asked my wife, you got my wallet? She's like, I didn't grab your wallet. I'm like, you left my fucking wallet at home? Why would you do that? And yeah, it turns out I didn't even have my wallet. So I'm like, hey, Mom, I didn't bring my wallet.
Knock, knock.
Yeah, she paid my beer tab. Are you leaving?
it's really nice.
That's
So I couldn't find a 10-pound weight. However, you know what I found digging in a drawer in there? This is a blast back. Like, I haven't seen this thing in years and years and years. And it was in one of these drawers in there. You see this?
Is that legal there?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so Roy, one, those are not legal here.
Heli song?
And two, I am fucking way better than you with that.
You can't be. It's not legal, beer man.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Well, that's why I don't have one.
I did find a look. Here's what I
I'm
found.
definitely better than you with that.
3 pounds. That's all I could find.
Well, Carolyn, I think this is fair. You get 10, he gets 3,
Yeah.
because he's the bitch.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to jump in and throw this out there. Hey, Roy, the band name you were going to send me earlier, please do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Go
on
back,
Facebook?
look that shit up, send
Are
it
you
to
on
me. I'll
Facebook?
give it a listen. I believe you.
Are you on
Yeah,
Facebook?
he's on Facebook under the name Brad Bourgoin.
Okay. I'll send you a friend request.
Carolyn, where the fuck are you? I sent you the link. Why aren't you here?
So, yeah, I just realized what time it was, and I lied to myself.
You lied to yourself.
You lied
I
to
did
me.
lie to myself.
and
I was
to
like, hey,
Roy
no
and
later than
all the
11
fans,
p.m.
Brad.
It's 12:25 a.m.
You're
God
not.
damn. Eastern Standard Time. I lied to myself. Fuck me. It's going to be a rough morning.
Well, we
Wow.
just chugged a beer, so
Man.
we're gonna have to
Shit.
see where that goes.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, for like maybe like 6 more minutes, and then I'm out. No, I'm out. Seriously, I gotta get the fuck it. I gotta get some Jedi.
Brad, big responsible is not fun.
It's not fun, but I mean it's responsible.
You know what? This is why the Paul brothers, being dipshits, made it, and you haven't. You put more effort into being a good person.
Dude, you have no fucking idea what my midlife crisis is gonna look like. And you will be honored to be a part of it. You have no idea.
I don't know. Judging by your hairline, it should have started like 8 years ago.
And judging by your Caroline, you're started like fucking 30 years ago, you bald fuck.
Clearly.
Uh,
Yeah. Why do you think I drink so much? I don't know how to
Because you're
fucking deal with my
depressed?
own emotions, you asshole.
because you're depressed and I love you. Listen,
I'm not
anytime you need
depressed.
something, give me a fucking call. I'm here.
I'm
If I
not
can,
fucking
I will.
depressed.
It's that simple. If I can, I
I'm
will.
only depressed in the mornings.
And then
I'm drunk. I don't know why they say alcohol's a depressant. It makes me happy. Oh my God, Roy, if you start fisting somebody with your fucking 3-pound weight, we have a problem. Look
It's
at
a
Brad motorboating those beers.
It's a shake weight.
Brad, pretend those are dicks. Fucking get those into you.
Wait,
Creme
Pretend
fraiche.
those are 2 dicks, Brad.
got-
Get those into you.
he got the shake weight made in China.
Yeah, it doesn't shake.
It wobbles.
Y'all
If you
seen
hold it at the right angle, it'll hit a prostate real good.
you've seen the South Park episode about the shake weight, right? Come on.
Yes.
Creme fraiche. Creme fraiche.
Roy, you are a strange
That's
fucking dude.
That was a gooder.
What is creme fraiche?
You haven't seen it?
No, I don't watch South Park. No,
You should.
Yeah, that's a good episode.
I watched a few episodes back, like in high school, because
You're missing some of the most brilliant fucking writing you've ever fucking been exposed to.
Yeah,
I just don't have time for that. But
I know you don't. Nobody does. Nobody has time for any of that. But I mean, if you're going to make
well,
time
Roy
for
does.
like brilliant satirical, political, like they make fun of everybody. They don't spare any sort of group or gender, whatever, based on anything. They make
Well,
fun
I
of
think the big
everybody
problem
equally.
is I don't
So,
watch TV.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot anymore either, but yeah, I've watched some.
I put
South Park.
Netflix on in the background for
reciprocating.
noise, and then I masturbate a lot. You know it's a side effect of Trembolone.
it relieves stress.
But
Yeah, but Roy's got a fucking point here when he's like doing those reciprocating bicep chunks. They're not curls, they're chunks.
Yeah,
Look at the size of those fucking weights. They're chunks. I like the word chunk.
I'm thinking that Roy Baker's favorite wrestler ever was the Ultimate Warrior. The way he's flexing.
Must have been.
no,
Now, with Vince's infatuation with these bodybuilders, do you think Ultimate Warrior got a push because he fucked them?
people have joked about that, but I don't. Think
I'm
that
kind of
was-
surprised that we didn't see a bodybuilder with a fucking Vince McMahon tattoo of his face on the guy's back.
allegedly.
They did it in the ear. Allegedly.
Oh, Jesus.
I think Vince McMahon was too busy sexually harassing all the female people that were around him at the time.
Oh,
Okay, well,
Carolyn's
if you're in his
here.
position, you wouldn't have done it?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Bullshit.
No,
All right, Brad, where's your
Don't do
10-pound
that.
weight?
I got 5s and 25s over there.
A 5 works.
What am I doing?
Lateral raises.
Shit,
I'm assuming it's a raise laterally.
Yes.
Okay.
that would make sense.
Dude.
I've got a roll of toilet paper, and I will use that in place of a 10-pound weight.
Hold on. I have a spray bottle of rubbing alcohol. Because you never know. Oh, look. Brad's killing it.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but this thing weighs 10 pounds.
I see that.
So I'm ready to do our competition.
Carolyn is still connecting. What is going on? Like she's like in purgatory here.
Yeah, she's like
She's connecting to audio.
really
Says.
bad. Like she sucks dick and fucking pussy when it comes to connecting to audio. This is terrible.
Damn it.
What?
Oh. You see what Brad's doing? He's doing some hard work there.
He's warming up. I think that's cheating. He's warming up. That's like stretching your gut out for 8 years to get ready for a fucking volume chug. That's fucking cheating. Seriously, I gotta piss again though. That's rough. I'm also really sad.
Hey, Roy.
Yes.
It's just me and you now.
It's just us. Carolyn's still like stuck in limbo.
Look at your testicles. Oops. Look at those testicles. Hey, do you email? No, sorry. Do you pen pal?
Do I do
Write
what?
letters and shit. Hey, that's funny because we started this podcast. You were fucking with me, and now I'm fucking with you.
I can't find you on. I can't find you on Facebook.
That's good because he gave you the wrong fucking name. I don't exist.
You don't exist.
I'm not his brother. I'm not even here.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
You can't find a match with me and Jeff Dave. It never happened.
It never happened. It's all.
You can't find Brad on Facebook?
I couldn't. No.
No. Okay, so Brad, I know how to fix this.
Don't.
Open your Facebook.
I
go
can't.
into settings.
Yeah.
And then when it goes to under settings, personal profile, and then scroll down to don't let creeps find you and turn that off, and then Roy will be able to get you.
Something Roy friend request before I go to bed. I mean, it's 11. It's 12:30.
Right. Well, good luck trying to find Roy's name.
Well, I have. It is my real name, and I actually just I have two.
Is that you? I accepted, but was that you?
That's really me.
Okay.
Yeah, really
I was like, I don't know if this is him.
The only reason I started out dealing with you,
Carolyn.
Oh, she's got a 10-pounder. Holy shit! Is that 10 pounds, Carolyn?
That's
10. Oh, I just don't have one.
Well,
I got
she's British, so it's probably 10 kilos.
Up.
She's a badass.
Down. She's not.
So
Nobody has a fucking 22-pound dumbbell.
No, it's a 10-pound. It's just yeah. I just wanted to see Roy get a pump. I was just trying all night to see Roy get a pump, grab something household.
Well.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see that again. Hell yeah. That's okay.
Not bad.
It's Roy.
Not bad. Not too much. Pretty bad.
You were good, Evan. You had something that you could grab. I mean, I thought Roy might have a jug of water or something or anything around the house bigger than 3 pounds.
No, nothing that heavy. Nobody could carry it in.
So, when's the challenge going to be then, Roy? You want to set a date?
Yeah, I will try to come up with something that weighs 10 pounds around here.
Okay.
We just got to do 10-pound lateral raises until we can't do any more. Or are we going to set a number and try to achieve it?
We'll see. I don't know. We probably need an adjudicator. We could do like even 100 reps of anything upper body.
Ooh.
You know?
Next time you go to the gym, take one of those little 10-pound plates and hoop it into your prison wallet and then take it home. Preferably drop it off and wash it before coming on the live to do the challenge.
Yeah.
I don't want you to like take it out of the wallet live. That's we can do it on Zoom. I'll watch it, but I don't think we're allowed to do it on YouTube.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that on YouTube. No.
But
you should pay
whatever you think.
Yeah, at least you have a 10-pounder. I'm gonna have to come up with one. I've only got like these little.
Carolyn.
Yeah.
Are you actually female?
No, I'm a lesbian gym teacher.
I don't know what that means. But
yeah, I am female.
I looked through my YouTube, like I don't remember all those big words that talk about all this stuff, but I have a 0% female fan ratio.
So that's why he thinks you're not female.
Are you just like not actually a fan? You just like watch from the sidelines or what?
I'm old school. You know, when strength used to be fashionable. so I started with, wrestling, watching my grandfather's wrestling in the 70s and then strongman in the 80s coming right through. So I've always liked strength. And then
Wait,
through
you watched
strength,
wrestling in the 70s?
well, pretty much in England, it was
So you're
Big
not
Daddy.
29.
Big Daddy,
No.
Shirley Crabtree.
Yeah,
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. And
Roy, shut
Giant
up.
Mason.
Carolyn, are you or are you not 29?
No, 49 actually. 48, 47,
29.
48, somewhere
29.
somewhere around there.
Very nice.
Roy's age.
44,
Yeah, we're about the same age.
40.
She's just
Yeah.
a very experienced 29-year-old.
Stop.
Exactly.
So the strongman in the 80s from there was Jeff Capes.
That's it. Jeff Cake. And it was against Kaz, right? Kaz was
Yeah.
one in
Cat.
78, 79. And then
He
then
won
he
the
didn't
he won 3 years in a row, and then they wouldn't invite him back after that.
that's what happened because America's too strong.
That's a fantastic conversation, but I'd like to change it to Brad. Do you think you could hoop a beer can better than Roy Baker could?
Beer can? What does that mean?
What better than Roy?
Who do you think's better at hooping a beer can?
What does hooping mean? I don't know what that means.
Shoving it up your butt, Roy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not one of the options here. It's either B-Rad or Roy.
I wasn't dogging you.
B-Rad or Roy B.
Wasn't dogging you.
I'm not shoving a beer. I'm not even going to try to shove a beer can up my ass.
Well, what if Carolyn shoves that beer can up your ass?
Well, that's
Carolyn,
different.
do you think it would be
I mean-
easier to shove a beer can up a Roy's ass, up a Brad's ass?
I think that makes good late night television. So
Well,
I'm going to bed. I'm going to fucking bed. No,
Brad,
seriously.
you've
it's
been
not
saying
enough
that
time.
for over an hour and a half.
Yeah, I know. I look at the clock and I see that now. And
I know.
realize,
Now, Brad,
God
just
damn,
understand.
I got shit to
Carolyn
do in the
just
morning.
got on here. We're enjoying the conversation between Carolyn and Roy. And as soon as you sign off, I'm kicking them out.
Oh,
It's okay.
man.
I'm going. I got my challenge from Roy, so
All right,
we'll definitely work on that.
I will come up with a 10-pound weight, and we will have a lateral raise challenge on Beer Man's
All right,
channel.
y'all, just 1 second.
And I
Before you
promise I'm
sign
going to
out,
be more entertained next time.
I would like everybody to say goodbye to YouTube and all these fucking idiots that watch this dumb shit.
All 47 who are watching now.
Bye.
47.
Roy, would you like to go first?
Goodbye,
Brad,
YouTube
say goodbye to the
viewers.
idiots that watch this dumb shit.
you fucking idiots.
Yes. Peace out, you lack of.
Right.
You know what?
That's
Fuck it. I don't
Carolyn,
care. Good night.
would you
I'll
like to
talk
say
to you guys
goodbye
later.
now?
Peace.
Bye.
All right, well, fuck all you dumbasses. I appreciate you watching this dumb shit because I know I wouldn't. See you next week.